session, but dibs on the one with the knife.
There's one that's a piece of toast.
Duck.
Okay, are we ready? Are we starting?
Yes, stream is go, dear lord, guys.
Y'all, please.
Y'all, can we get off the duck speak now?
Duck.
Where did you find these? Or make them?
There's duck on me.
My friend sent me it and it was just like join the duck army. So now I'm the one with headphones and is crying with a phone. So yeah, the duck army is growing. There's a possible of 13 in the duck army.
I am one of the great.
I'll change mine after
13.
stream. I call pirates. I call the pirate one.
We're the 13 duck Uzi.
Jay, is stream up?
Yeah, stream is up. We've been live for a total of 48 seconds now.
Okay, what
No,
do I
relax,
get any
okay.
new spells? Do I get any new spools?
Yes.
Can we get like audio
How many?
checks done?
Yes, I did audio checks already.
We did audio checks?
Yes.
How many? Do I get any second spells or just first spells?
I hate spellcasters. You get. Okay. You get. Your total known spells. You have 5 spells total. I would recommend sinking one of those spells into another first level and then 2 of them into second level
Okay.
spells.
Get out of here, cantrip.
Okay, so you wanna like.
Do I get to do my recap now?
Yes. Sorry, background stuff that we didn't have time to do earlier.
Brandon,
People.
before we move on to a next chapter, the party.
Ooh.
Barry, shut for 10 seconds.
Jesus, Barry, I want to recap. I'm so excited for this. Okay. In your last little adventure, the party gathered a couple companions. One being well known as a cat, air quote cat,
Quote.
air quote.
Shh, guys.
Cat. Oh, please, it's recap time.
Okay, whoever's got a show going in the background, y'all need to turn that off before we get smited.
Monkey.
No.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited for this recap. Yo, I gotta talk about my baby cat. Okay. They pick up a couple companions, one
Just so
notably
you
being
know, if you're calling that cat your baby is disgusting.
Shut
There I
up!
smite for myself. Moving on. And in the process, they gathered 4 items. An amulet, a child's rhyme, a teddy bear, and a bucket of unknown sludge. Have fun carrying that around.
Not
And
it.
after completing their own mini adventure, they said screw it and decided to protect Sothones. So congratulations, we're moving on.
I get.
Barry, hush.
Where we ended in the last session, everyone decided I'm done. We're getting a drink and to all reconvene in the tavern. In the process, we're going to bring back Lloyd, so he's not missing too much. And you don't know when he got to the tavern, but he's sat in the tavern now. So what do you guys do as you enter this tavern and find Lloyd's back?
Bleh. Issues. Asphodel. Asphodel's gonna look at him and is like, well, where were you?
It's not much consequence. Being completely honest, I've just been sitting around here. Not quite sure what you mean.
So, this is actually perfect for me. Lloyd, while your party was doing what they do here, you were brought to an area, and you're not quite sure what it was, but it was a city. You couldn't put your name to the city, but you knew you were in a city, and that city held great importance. Then suddenly you're back in the tavern, and everything looks normal.
I mean, you guys know how it is with the all of this. Uh, I don't know exactly what to call it. Supernatural nonsense that goes around. I guess I was just whisked away to somewhere. Now I'm here.
Hmm. Well, unfortunate as that is, he's gonna point to Equinox like, all right, you drink. And then he's gonna point to Charles and he's like, and you, no alcohol.
Are we forcing the satyr to drink?
Perhaps.
Yes. Alcoholism.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Nessa,
I'll
maybe just turn down the volume on your TV.
I'm pausing it. I couldn't find the remote, so I had to download an app to pause it.
Oh.
Oh my
Confiscation.
gosh.
Hey, it's not as scuffed as it could be.
Already scuffed. I don't know what you're talking about. Back on topic, I guess. While the barkeep is figuring out who wants what to drink and already knowing Sothany's sliding him a little frosted mug of root beer.
Root beer.
We're going to just transfer. I'm not going to attempt to say the name because I've already forgotten how to pronounce it.
Is this
But
Musty's
we're
character?
gonna-
Because I can pronounce it if you want.
Yes. Apparently the name changed again and it was something different and I was very concerned.
Musty, is it not Ishmael anymore?
Nagito?
There was a weird switch of things. Apparently, a party named him a while ago. Yeah, it was Nagioto.
Nagito.
It
What?
was Nagioto, right?
Nagioto?
Right now.
Nagioto? Nagioto?
Yes, Nagioto.
Nagi-
Yes.
Okay, I did remember it correctly.
Bro, you are so freaking
Yeah.
muffled right now.
Dude, he's actually underwater. He's taking a dip.
And I was
fine.
glad to let me try something.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He sounds like a pilot.
Dude, you
How
sound
about
like
now?
you're like suffocating.
How about now?
Okay, there you go. There you go, mate.
Okay. Cool.
First, he sounds like he's suffocating. Any hoodles, just bringing out to the new character. You feel yourself being gently placed. Sorry, I have family waving at me aggressively.
Gently placed.
Yes, you feel like you're in the palm of the giant's hand, and you feel yourself being gently placed, laying down somewhere. It's not comfortable like a bed, so that's a little disappointing on your part. But you're being placed down somewhere, and you hear a masculine voice. You couldn't really tell if it is a man, but it's a more masculine sounding voice tell you to wake up. Open your eyes and begin a new adventure.
Wake up. It's time for school.
I open my eyes, confused, a little dizzy and fuzzy. I sit up and look at my surroundings.
You will note that you were placed down on top of the bar. You were laying flat on the bar. The barkeep has stopped passing out drinks to stare at you because he doesn't know where you just came from. But it seemed the minute you opened your eyes, you materialized there. You will find near you. Oh God, I don't remember all the races. I'm so sorry. There's a half elf, a satyr, what looks to be a tabaxi, but really, really weird. Lloyd's a human.
Oh.
And a kobold. Pretty sure that's all the races. Did I mess up somebody's race? Please tell me now, or forever hold your
That's
peace.
a drunk satyr.
Okay, one sip of alcohol and she's done. Okay, got it. A drunk satyr, a half elf with what looks to be it maybe his kid. What looks to be a tabaxi, a human, and a kobold sat closest to you. What do you do now?
I look at them, and with my robotic voice, I'm just kind of like, "What is this place? Where am I?"
As
You're in a
Will
bar.
stares, grabs a shot of just whichever hard liquor, downs it and is like,
Moonshine. is
sets
what
it back
he
down
drinks.
and
Oh,
looks over to Bartholomew and is like, oh, this is hardly the weirdest thing that's happened.
Sophie's just gonna
elegantly
kind of
get
glance
off the
over.
table.
Oh, I will also note. I'm assuming you saw the image that was posted for this cat, air quote cats. The cat is staring at you with, you don't know, 3 smiles. You're questioning life just a little bit right now, because last you checked, you fell asleep in your own bed.
So I'm staring at a weird, demonic, cursed cat. And I'm in a place I don't know.
With a bunch
I'm
of
just
people
gonna-
you've never seen.
Oh, that looks freaky. What the
I
heck
am freaky.
is that? What is that? Okay.
I would like to. So the cat itself is going to respond to you. I would
That is
like
not
to
a
call
cat.
my cat. I would. Rude, and you're not wrong, but I would like to call myself a cat. So let's go with cat. It's weird they picked you, but we'll take it.
Who picked me?
Personally, I would also like to know a little bit more about this cat.
I was fed, given affection. I've decided to stay. Is there a problem with this?
No, there isn't. I was just wondering how in the very short, uneventful time I was whisked away, the party or this group of people somehow picked up you.
Oh, I can explain that. I got bored. I went on my own little adventure, screwed around with some physics here and there, and then your satyr went and petted me. Yes,
Pet.
gave me pet.
pooted me.
Pooted me. I don't know the phrasing. Your phrasing is weird. You speak human tongue. Human tongue is gross. I don't like it.
I'm
But
not a human, my guy.
human tongue, the tongue of the people, the tongue of mortals.
Oh. Wait, you're immortal.
Oh, it's an immortal cat. Okay, makes a lot more sense.
Oh. Why are we giving him
What-
tuna? He won't
you-
die.
Well, we'll get back to that later. Yes, very much so. Not a part of this mortal idea of cat, for there is 2 of me and 1 of you. I do have a name. You don't get to know my name. Your satyr is a very concerning person, and I would like to make sure she's mentally well. So I'm sticking around to deal with it.
I'll just look at the cat and I'm like, where am I?
In a tavern. In a town.
Do you know the
I just-
tale of the massacre? 2-hour
Well,
massacre?
Any massacres in history, you need to be more specific. The 2-hour massacre.
That is what I said.
I didn't hear 2 hours out of your mouth. I apologize. Yeah. So if you want to give me actually, yeah, you would know this. There were rumors of a town that, entirely murked itself in 2 hours, and it rings a very strong bell. But last you checked, the place was abandoned. Ever since.
So I just look around and a little bit of bewilderment, confusion. There's a lot of emotions I'm going through right now. I just kind of woke up in this weird place. There's a 2-headed half double cat thing with a very big mouth.
Well, trying
So
to
I'm
feed 2
just-
cats requires a lot of food. Of course, I have a big mouth.
So why am I here?
Fate.
What is
Well,
happening?
Cosmic.
I think we would all like to know that.
Short answer. Cosmic bullcrap. We've been
Long
drawn
answer.
into some kind of trial test that is supposed to change the course of fate. Because
Good.
apparently somewhere in the distant future, our actions here cause the end of time.
Well, Yes. I could give you the long spiel with all the details for a price.
Is your price, cat?
Oh, this party. Oh, you all do like to bargain. This is fun. I've been fed a lot of tuna recently. I'm very tired of tuna. I do apologize. I want, oh, the wonderful plant. The plant that makes my eyes go wee and my brain go burr. Your
Marijuana?
tabaxi cat knows of it.
Oh,
Weed.
that.
Gotta go get
Catnip.
some.
Weed.
Not weed, Cobalt. That is what you smoke. No, catnip
Cat weed.
is.
Same difference.
Catnip
Nonetheless,
is.
I want it. Bring it to me, please, and thank you.
Cobalt. Catnip is a much more refined substance for the high of class.
High of class.
Classy?
Except it only works for us. Does it?
How did I?
Listen. It only works on cats. Heck, I don't even actually know if it works on
Jib
them.
cats.
Go back to
Very
your
well.
cigar.
I shall fetch you the catnip.
The kitty
Is this a
weed.
promise?
No. We will try though.
What he said. And I turn and I
Well,
start
as soon as I get
going to
to give you
exit
the
the
long
tavern.
spiel with all of the details as to why you're here. Until then, I would get your drunk friend to sleep. She's not looking too healthy.
Aspel looks over, it's like, it was 1 mug of ale.
She's a very light drinker. I thought you knew this.
I forget not everybody can drink like I can.
What was that goofy laugh?
We don't talk about it. That's my actual laugh.
Laugh. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sir, Aswell turning to the tavern keep, like, how much for rooms?
Listen, you guys were just having a conversation with a cat. Just go take some rooms.
Understood. Alright, somebody grab the... Is anybody here
Somebody-
relatively strong?
No.
How strong is my guy? One second.
As in, do you have a more than a +1 to strength, please?
I have a -1.
No.
I've got a +1. I've got a +1.
Almost. If I had one more, I think I'd have a +2.
No. Okay.
Oh, if I had one more, I'd have a +2. Dang.
That's what I was gonna, like, hiss slightly to himself before, like, grabbing Equinox by the shoulders and trying to steer her towards the stairs. Hmm?
Oh, I'm gonna go to bed.
You, apparently, cannot handle your liquor. So yes, you're going to bed.
Your fault.
Was it my
Oh.
fault? Yes. Were you the one who accepted the drink? Yes. This is not entirely my fault. I had a hand in it. But it is not entirely my fault. And he's going to... And he's in, like, just like, alright, up the stairs, like...
Yeah.
That.
I think I'm gonna ask the bartender if he knows where I can find some catnip.
Ah.
The bartender's gonna like genuinely think about it and say, maybe our florist. They're the one that works best with plants, but I don't know. They've been kind of weird lately.
I shall go search.
Go search all you
will-
want.
I will come with you. Help you
Ah.
track down information. This seems like will probably be important.
I agree. I exit the tavern.
I follow.
Alright, okay. As you guys leave and scour for a little bit, you would take note to figure out where the market is. It doesn't take very long. So, you're kind of looking, and it seems people are kind of prepping to close. They're not closing down anything yet, but it is later in the evening. And it's not hard to find the florist. There's only about 6 different stalls for you to check.
Okay,
Alright.
can I find the florist?
Yes, you found the florist.
Okay, good.
Alright,
making
I'm gonna
sure.
look at their inventory.
You
Or-
give
Do they
me.
have catnip?
You're gonna kind of scour, and some things are labeled, some things aren't, but you don't seem to see what you think is catnip. I don't know how often you've ever seen it. It's a very weird plant.
Can I roll for
I
like
would.
survival or something?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for survival.
Would that work? Or like perception? I don't know.
Survival, because you're like scouring through plants to figure out which plant is what.
Yeah. How do we do slash? There we go.
Slash R
Slash R.
space.
Slash R space D20. That's what it is, right?
Yep. Plus whatever your bonus
And
is.
then let's see. The bonus. You. Would it be nature? Or no, survival. Survival.
Survival.
What does 2 give me? Is that a +2?
Yeah.
Or just like okay. Mm-hmm.
16. You scour and you don't see any.
Hmm.
Can I? Do I see the shopkeeper? Or
Yeah, you
the
see a
florist?
very tall elven man standing there.
I would like to go up to him and say, "Hello. Would you happen to be privy to the whereabouts of the florist?"
Mm. Oh, that woman. Blasted. She was supposed to bring in a shipment for me to sell, but she hasn't yet. Why? Are you looking for something in particular?
Yes, I am. Or we are.
And that would companions. Right, that would be
Oh, that would be don't judge here. Catnip.
cat. Um, are you?
It's important. There's context you're missing.
Well,
Fate
I
of
would.
The timeline depends on it.
The
Yes,
timeline.
it is quite important.
Okay.
Ignore his ramblings.
Right. Listen, we stopped selling catnip in town after a tabaxi went a little too rogue.
Ah, so what you're saying is that catnip does grow around here.
So where would we find it?
Well, you could find some out in the forest. What? It depends on the quality you're looking for.
I don't
There's
think it.
better.
I mean,
I don't think we agreed
hopefully
on terms of
it's
quality,
possible,
so
but anything would be better than nothing.
There's bound to be some out in the forest. We just don't sell any in town. There's a rest stop not far from here that might have someone who's traveling and sells some.
We could. Does that lead us through the forest?
Yeah, if you go down the eastern path, out of town, go through that. You'll find him.
come, my friend. Let us journey together.
Yes.
As
I think this route would be a good one to take.
Well, I would
I
wait till morning at least before you go.
Wait till what?
Why?
Well, there's been rumors of monsters in that forest. I'd just rather not deal with it. I'd wait till morning. Safer to travel.
I mean, we could do that, I suppose.
I look at what's your character's name, Ava?
Lloyd.
Lloyd? I look at Lloyd and I'm like, I suppose this would be wiser. Let us return to the tavern then, shall we?
Yes. Although,
Yes.
I feel like we can get more. Lloyd is gonna say this quite. I feel like we can get more information about this guy. Is there anything else we need to ask him?
Information on the catnip, you say? Or just about
Yes.
everything?
Well, in general.
I agree. What more would we need to know? Perhaps what type of monsters?
Yes,
Or
that would be a good thing to know.
yes.
So,
I like lean over.
Lloyd is going to uh go up to this dude and he's going to say, "So, about these rumors of monsters, would you happen to, I don't know, be enlightened on what kind of monsters we're talking about?"
If I'm being honest, most people don't travel the forest because of it. No
Ah,
one can tell you what they are, but they're not something you ever want to see.
that is very vague and very unhelpful.
Well, I don't go in the forest. I've never seen them. All I hear is a rumor here or there.
Hmm. Do you know anyone who does travel through these forests? You seem pretty well connected.
Your best bet would be someone in the tavern, filled with adventurers.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we best be off then.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
Our journey continues, I say as we walk back to the tavern.
Ah, huh. Okay.
Okay,
So
we hit that.
that's it. You guys are just gonna head back.
Yep.
Peachy. So you guys make it back, and the barkeep informs you of. I'm going to assume, did everyone else in the party go to bed, or did you just drop the satyr off to bed?
I would say probably.
We were gone for a little bit.
I don't know what everybody else is doing. Do we want to?
I just need to know if anyone's still awake or not.
I'd say Asphodel probably. And I'm just gonna say that he's like in the kind of common room over by, just kind of like leaning up against a wall and maybe playing on his violin a little bit.
So yeah, the tavern keep is just gonna kind of inform you the whereabouts of what he's assuming to be your friends. He could be very wrong. You know what they say about assumptions, but he's going to inform you just so you're a little aware. The satyr was put to bed. You've got a friend here. The others are doing that. So what do you guys do?
So
Perhaps we continue our search on the morrow.
understood. So I guess to bed unless we want to keep watch or anything. Or do something else dumb.
Does anything in particular happen at night at this place?
Are you
Not-
asking the tavern keep?
Oh no, I'm asking the party.
Okay.
The sun goes down.
Not that we know of. We've only seen the same 12 hours over and over again, though I'm not inclined to trust this area. Rumors are. Ugh. let's just say there's rumors going around that make me believe it's, despite having fixed the original issue, still not safe.
This is a very peculiar and weird situation.
That it is.
Unfortunately.
I glance at the cat.
Hmm? The
The cat's
cats
gonna
with
glance
Equinox.
back with
Which
one
cat?
Oh, Jolly's
The-
not with
the-
Equinox.
the
No,
weird
no, no. He's
demon
just
one.
leaving the tavern. He was given a bowl of milk. He's not leaving the tavern bar. He's glancing back at this newfound party member. This cat is everywhere and nowhere.
Fair,
Safe to assume he's probably near the people awake.
fair point. Well, if anything, I am going to go up on the roof. So, if you need me, I will be there. And as I was gonna walk out of the front door and proceed to scale his way up to the roof. Where he's going to just kind of perch and proceed to kind of watch the moon.
You want to go outside and play catch with this?
Go away.
Go away. Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, no. As I was going outside and up to the roof.
I just glance at the party and I'm like, I'm going to go find somewhere quiet to meditate on these matters and this strange new world I found myself in. Good night. And I walk away. I'm gonna go upstairs, I guess. You know what?
You're gonna kind of. You
I
can
don't know if I
guess.
have enough.
You can at least guess where the party has decided to make their rooms.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, like, walk into whichever room I'm gonna guess is my party's, like, new friends that I found, and I'm just gonna walk in and just, like, take a bed that hasn't seemed to have been touched, and I'm just gonna sit there in crisscross applesauce and think to myself about life.
Enough.
Alright. Is this just our equivalent of resting now? Like,
Yeah, so I'm going to just safely assume people have gone to bed. It's a long rest. And you don't feel every time you were sent back to start over, there was a weird sensation within your own body. It almost felt like your heart stopped for a minute. You don't feel that tonight. It never comes like you had previously expected it to. And when early morning comes, you can see the sun rising through the windows. It might blind someone depending upon the room layout. I'll let you decide if your character's blinded by the sun.
I'm asleep on the roof with my hat over
yeah,
my
you're blinded by the
face.
sun.
Over my face.
Oh, my.
Because I don't. Asmil immediately upon seeing the sun is like, I forgot about that. He immediately jumps down and scurries into a shadow somewhere. Like, nope, bad light. Sunlight bad. Sunlight bad.
Bad sunlight. Okay.
Sunlight bad.
This is kind of up to you guys when party wakes up and what's going on.
To head downstairs and, like, get ready, start prepping myself because I want to just go get that catnip. That's all Nagioto is focused on right now is his goals and trying to figure out what's going on.
Goals of catnip.
Yes,
You'll find this
focusing in.
Trying to
This-
beat this time.
Wait.
on the bar counter, being fed a bowl of milk from the barkeep.
Oh, I walk over to the cat and I'm like, "Good morning, cat." I don't say it
morning.
like that. I say it more monk-like. I'll be like, one second.
Morning, dear sir.
Oh, what a great morning today, monk. Cat.
You almost called the cat a monk.
Cat monk? Monk cat?
You don't know what this cat is. The only thing you can confirm is it's a demon of some kind. Good morning. Why do you people say good morning? It's morning. Why? What makes it good?
The only things in life that are good are that you wish to be good. And then I'll walk outside.
What? Sir, where are you going?
To get your catnip. Wait. I forgot my companion. I'm gonna go find Lloyd.
Wait for your companions.
Equinox is going to be sitting at the bar, but her face is going to be like completely on the bar itself.
Well, someone's hungover. You had half a tankard of ale, half a tankard.
How much is that?
Half the mug.
That's a lot.
No, it's oh dear lord.
Asriel walking in, it's like looks kind of over at Equinox and just like sighs and shakes his head. It's like ale is the lightest drink you can get.
Or at least it wasn't spirits.
What? Like, yes, I am able to hold more liquor than the satyr.
Probably because you have a drinking problem.
No, just each race has their own version of spirits. Dwarven spirits is terrifying. I never want to drink it again.
Never.
Oh,
I tried
my knees!
very little dwarf spirit once. It's heavy and foul stuff.
Oh, my knees.
I've seen a man die from it. It's been interesting.
Wait, so is Equinox drunk right now?
If she's
Hangover.
hungover.
Hungover. Okay. Nagioto is going to he's gonna walk over, just kind of assess the situation, like what's going on, and then he's just gonna say a wise quote for no reason. He's just gonna go, "What you are searching for in that liquid cannot be attained through materialistic substance." Then he's going to leave, without saying anything else.
I assume that Lloyd has wandered down into the tavern by this point.
Yeah.
Lloyd isn't the type to oversleep. So, he's going to walk over to his monk friend and ask him if he wants to, set out for the day.
Monk friend agrees. He says, "Yes. Let us go and grab this catnip."
Wait.
And
The
where
cat
do you
is going
think
to try
you're
to grab you.
going?
Merely continuing our little expedition from yesterday.
You say
Go
little,
for my
and yet
catnip.
It
Yes.
shouldn't take too long.
yes.
I would wait for your party members. All of them.
I mean, I guess we could take them.
Or at least wait for the
Agreed.
bard to be woken up by a child soon enough.
Asphodel holds up like 3 fingers and slowly just counts like 3, 2,
It's very safe.
1.
As the cat is stating this, Charles. Snake.
Snake, bone thief.
Okay, you're alive. Perfect. Charles has had a decently peaceful night before he's being violently shaken by tiny hands.
What?
It is his kid, and Sothones is gonna look up and say, "I want breakfast."
Does this hotel have free breakfast?
Well, it's a tavern, and you would hope they have breakfast downstairs.
All right. I will go downstairs.
Okay, cool. There's the bard, and Sothones is going to follow behind quietly. And once you two get downstairs, he's gonna stop and point at the monk and say, "He looks weird.
He does.
Why
look
does he
weird.
look like that?
What?
Why does he look like that?"
I don't know.
I just look at the kid and I go, appearances are the great gift of individuality.
Sothones is a little more distracted by the fact that this man just said he didn't know. But you're an adult. Adults are supposed to know everything.
That's a lie. You
Bipartisan
just know more
kid.
than kids.
I do believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, he is one of the machine folk.
Machine folk.
Are you a warforged? Out of character.
Yes, he's a warforged.
Cool.
Yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
I am made of.
I want breakfast. The child's now returned to his original "I want breakfast."
Okay. I don't know. What kind of foods does this place have?
Well, it's your job to ask.
Okay. I will ask what foods are at this place.
Tavern Keep's gonna think, and he's gonna ask if you're feeding the kid or if you're feeding yourself.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I've got a hearty breakfast for adventurers, and I've got pancakes and waffles and French toast.
Ah, waffles.
For you or the kid?
I will take all of the waffles.
Excuse me? All of my waffles?
Yes.
Bard,
That's like 20 waffles. Are you sure?
Positive.
What? Okay. And the Tavern Keep's gonna disappear and come back, and there's just a plate stacked, very tall, with waffles, and he sets it down.
Okay. I will let Sosthenes have what he wants first.
He's just gonna take like 2 waffles. He's gonna try and take, more accurately, 2 waffles off the top.
Alright then.
He's-
I will eat
he's
18 waffles.
Oh my god. Roll me a con save. I want to see if you feel a little nauseous after eating that much.
Constitution. Oh hey, I don't have a -1 to Constitution anymore. Let's go. $16.
Your stomach's a little upset, but pretty solid overall. You're like, I could do it again.
Yeah.
You
need to eat the
shouldn't,
rest
but
of
you
the day
feel like
now.
you could.
that is one of the most disturbing things I have seen to date. I have seen in my time of being alive.
If that is one of the most disturbing things you've ever seen, then you have lived a very wholesome life, my friend.
Oh no, I've seen blood, guts, and any number of other things. But watching a man eat 18 waffles, he's gonna shake his head.
The cat even looks a little disturbed. I might be a demon, but that's scarier than I thought possible.
It's waffles, guys. Come on.
I'm a-
18 of them, and they're not tiny waffles either. They
He
were
does-
full-size plate waffles.
He does have a point there. They are
They're
waffles.
Waffles.
Oh, good. Everyone's, awake. I would say in good condition, but awake. Now we can go continue this journey of getting my catnip.
Well,
Alright.
if you're this crazy immortal demon cat, why not just walk in there and take it?
Get it myself. Where's the fun in that when I can make you do it?
How is that fun? I could just stall forever and then make things a lot more difficult.
You would be
Well, if I really
surprised
wanted
what.
it myself, I could go grab it myself.
Yeah. So why not just start out with that?
Listen, what
You want
cats find
information?
entertaining is very, very odd.
Once I get
Such
bored enough, I'll go
as.
grab it myself.
Does there
I'm
happen to
just
be.
saying.
Wait, random thing. Does there happen to be a wooden mug here somewhere that is empty?
I'll say yeah. Sure, you have a wooden mug.
There's Asphodel is going to drain the mug of whatever liquid, set it down. It's like, this is the kind of crap we find entertaining, and knock the mug off the counter with a hand
Yeah. It's a little sad.
before proceeding to pick
But
it back
hey,
up and set it
choose
back on
you.
the table. And it's like, sorry.
Did bro just laugh at that?
You did.
That makes me sad.
I do believe
that's
it's
a
time
little
for us
depressing.
to continue. Is it not?
I don't know. Do you want any bacon, Sosonese?
The kid's gonna like look at his empty plate, and he's like, he's gonna shake his head no. He's pretty full off of those 2 waffles, man.
All right. I probably don't need bacon either. Also,
Off
I just
we
ate all of this man's waffles. I can leave him alone.
Off we go then to.
In a very
Wherever-
awkward way, Sophonis is gonna look at Charles and say, Dad, don't terrorize the man.
You're right. I've had enough. My work here is done.
Asphodel going to facepalm in the corner, like, oh.
I'm so concerned for this party's life. Okay.
Anyway,
What-
you said something about. They said something about the florist acting weird.
The
Right?
florist from catnip also.
I mean, not
the
that we know of.
Well, the herbalist and the florist work together, and the herbalist is the elf. The florist was a sweet little gnome girl. Nonetheless, they won't have what I want, and we should move on.
Yes, but it is
Well-
slightly concerning
Oh,
if the
hear me out.
florist started acting weird after.
They were
The,
probably talking to the herbalist, the tall elf man.
Yes, but didn't they say that the florist was acting weird? Excuse me. Which couldn't we correlate that to the fact that, questionable flowers?
I mean,
You could.
I think it would be just best just to follow the monk and I. We have a lead that we found.
Understand.
Indeed.
Understood. Well, speaking.
Holy. Oh my gosh. What the?
Off we go then.
I guess,
It-
yeah.
All right. I walk outside and start heading towards the thing.
Okay. I'm going to assume everyone in the party kind of follows suit as you all leave and gather and head towards the east exit. You're traveling, and from for the 2 who heard the rumors of monsters, everything seems like a completely normal forest. You don't know what this man is talking about.
Is there something we should be aware of, you two?
Eh?
I like stop and I look back. The florist said there are monsters out here.
Well, he said there are monsters at night.
Yes.
Wait, are we
Odd.
still in the same red area?
I think we're currently venturing to orange right now.
Okay.
Sorry for the meta.
We're venturing. So, the part you guys travel for what you'd guess would be another hour, hour and a half, and before you stands a thick wall of orange. Pure orange. And it looks like standing, you can't tell if it's in front of or behind this wall of orange, is a little girl.
I attack it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just
This
kidding.
is-
Just kidding.
Gets down on all fours.
Just kidding.
You have a kid, Charles. Oh my
Hey, I
God.
wasn't threatening to attack it.
Oh my God! It was the. Okay, never mind. Ah, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I heard
I was,
someone tried to attack. I was like, you have a kid in your party. So then he just followed you all the way out here. Probably
that was
demanded
an
a
intrusive
piggyback right
thought.
at some.
What?
My God. Anyways, yes, you encounter a thick wall of orange with what appears to be a little girl. What do?
Well,
Jesus.
once more onto the breach, I guess. Hold up, I want to check something. Hold up. I want to try something. I believe this is how Echo Knight works. Sorry, I'm testing my subclass now. Okay, so I don't have a limit on how many times I can summon it. But Asbel's gonna put up a hand and is like, hold up. And then he's gonna close his eyes and open them again to reveal that they are blue this time instead of their normal yellow.
Mhm.
And you're gonna see what looks like a cyan copy of himself kind of flicker into distant existence, kind of on his right side. And he's gonna walk, and the echo is gonna move with him until he's a good 25 feet from the wall. And then the echo is going to continue to walk past him to stand in front of the wall.
Okay. Interesting. Is that it?
I don't know. I'm assuming I still can't tell whether the child is in front of or...
No, you have not a clue at all.
Okay, so I'm just going to guess behind. And then he's gonna, the echo's going to lift its hand and then kind of touch the wall.
His hand goes right through it.
Pull the hand back. As well as gonna look back to everybody else like, once more under the breach.
Sure.
Looks to everybody else.
I'm gonna walk up and do the same thing he did with his hand. I'm gonna put my hand through it.
As your hand goes through it, you can see the little girl reaching up to try and grab it.
I try to touch her hand. I reach down.
As you do, she you thought Sothones had a death grip. No, you feel like this girl could be breaking your hand right now, and you wouldn't.
And he's made of iron.
If you had hand, you had a hand. You thought the bones probably would have been powdered, and there's this strong pull to go past the wall.
Well,
Can I pull back?
As soon as you start pulling back, the girl lets go, and you can rip your hand free.
Can we take the girl out of the orange wall?
I'm gonna inspect my hand. Is there any dents in the metal?
There's a little dent, yeah.
No. I'm just kidding.
bro, it's
Okay.
your version of a bruise.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Okay. I look back. Is the girl still there?
She is. She stood there, but even though she reached up for your hand, she's not looking at you.
Can I look at what she's looking at? Can I follow her eye line?
She's just staring straight ahead of her. So whatever's directly in front of her, that's what she's looking at.
Can I roll perception, see what she's looking at?
Sure.
All right.
Let me see this roll.
I have a Bonus. Yes, I do. Oh.
She's looking somewhere, man.
She's looking at something.
Something. You're like trying to follow this line, and you're like, it's something in here, all right.
Asphodel is gonna kind of sigh to himself before you see his eyes glow slightly, and he seems to swap places with his echo before.
Oh.
And then, the echo just kind of fades afterwards. It kind of like,
Okay.
I like to imagine it gives like a semi like, no, here, the echo bows once and then fades.
Okay.
So,
So
May I do a perception check?
yeah, I mean, you guys can roll perception checks if you want to.
Oh no, it's not gonna. Ugh.
Wow.
slash our space.
Space.
I think there was this. Okay, there it goes. Okay, Equinox. If you like squint and look directly at the girl, you're gonna notice she's not looking at anything. It appears like her eyes dead set forward. Is there anything she's looking at? Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay.
It's almost like she doesn't see anything in front of her.
Is she blind?
Yes, congratulations, the child is blind.
Asphodel gonna think for a minute, like,
I feel like Equinox,
Cobalt.
as soon as she figured it out, is just screamed, "The kid's blind!"
That
oh,
would be outright.
oh, lovely.
Like outright, just screamed it.
Cobalt, come here.
What do you want from me?
Grabs him by the shoulders, chucks him through.
Ah!
Before stepping through right after him. And as he's stepping through, is like, keep up.
I'm gonna say, Asphodel, you're probably closest to the girl. As soon as you get within her vicinity, she like grips onto you somewhere.
Duh.
Whether it's like your index finger or your shirt, she's like has a death grip on
Kid,
it.
easy on the cloak. Then he's gonna
I'm just gonna.
kind of squat down and look at the kid. Like, what does the kid look like?
Okay. Cracks fingers and pulls out description.
Oh, Lord.
So
I have opened a can of worms.
Listen, look, her eyes are completely clouded over. You don't see a pupil. You don't see an iris. It's like there's nothing but the whites. This girl, she can't see anything. She's doing everything based off of her sense of hearing. But she's dressed in what looks like a traveler's garb. Like she's traveled places. She has a small little pack to her and everything. Her hair is pulled up in a well done braid, probably by her mother or her father, for all you know, but probably done by a parent figure of some sort. And her entire body is trembling. She's horrified, and she looks to be maybe just a year younger than Sothones.
He murmured to himself, like, and what's a kid like you doing out here? He's gonna stand up, and he's gonna... Can I roll to see if there's anything around? Like...
You can, and while you're rolling, this little girl's gonna, like, squeak out. Her voice isn't very loud. She seems afraid to even mention talking. She's like, you're not gonna go in there, are you?
Unfortunately, it seems like we've already gotten ourselves stuck.
14. So you'll notice that as soon as you entered, everything like past the wall is just orange now, or it looks orange at least. You're not 100% sure in how it changed colors, but apparently the world's orange now. The sun, the sky, the clouds, the pavement, the trees are orange. These are pine trees. Pine trees don't go orange, but they're orange now. And this if you look a little ahead of you in the distance, you can see a traveler's rest stop.
Oh.
And for the two of you who breached the wall, can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, lovely.
I don't know what to roll for that.
I got mine. I think yours is a D20 plus 3. Barry. D20 plus 3.
I will go roll a d20 plus 3. I got 21.
Okay, so we both
21.
technically rolled 18s.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not going to give context quite yet. I'm waiting for somebody to not pass. Yeah. But, now that you've stepped in there and now that you see this little girl, like, trembling, you're not afraid, but it's hard to breathe in this area. Anyone's ever been afraid and tried to breathe, it feels like that every single breath you take. No matter, you're perfectly calm. You're not scared. You can't fathom why it's so hard to breathe.
Question: are there like any specific scents like other than pine?
No, it really just smells like pine.
As we're gonna look at the barrier in motion for everybody else to like get over here.
I'm gonna walk through the barrier.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Is everyone else following suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Lloyd is
am
gonna
not.
wait. Lloyd is gonna
Oh!
wait to be one of the last
Yeah.
walk through.
Do. Actually, wait. I don't want to roll this.
The
Hold on.
monk is in
public.
trouble.
I'm not gonna roll this in public. No, he's not. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Where's my D20? I'm rolling this privately. I don't need people to see this. Do.
Interesante.
Confirms rolls. Okay, cool. Okay. So as soon as you step through, Senor Monk, you are like mortified. You're like, this is uncomfy. I don't like. You might be made of metal and not entirely living yourself, but this is uncomfy. You are uncomfortable. Now comes the time I ask a very strange question. Does your character fear anything?
That's a good question.
Maybe backstory or that. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
You know? I feel like something that would correlate with his backstory is he would fear fire.
Oh, that's all I needed. Thank you. Yeah. So you like, it was hard for the other two to breathe. It's like extremely difficult for your guy to breathe. It takes him a solid couple of minutes before he can breathe semi-easier or exist semi-easier. I don't know if Warforges breathe.
I don't.
Yeah,
Think,
But like,
don't think they technically have to.
they don't technically have to. But like, if you were breathing, if you had lungs that worked, your lungs, you feel like they would have collapsed.
Just feel like those, like, instinctual, like, commands for fear are triggering in my mind, kinda. The code
much,
for
yeah.
fear is triggering.
The fear is triggered. It's setting it off all these signals. Does everyone else go through the barrier?
No.
Equinox is just not going to.
No.
Starting to think we should have thrown the satyr in first.
You tell the little girl, while like attached to Asphodel, is gonna kind of reach out a hand in the direction of the satyr, like trying to figure out, like almost like offering a hand of safety. Like, this little girl is trying so hard to be brave and encourage the satyr to come in, even though she can't tell where the satyr is.
Charles, Equinox, Lloyd, come on.
Okay. I will
I
walk
suppose
through the
I
cheese
shouldn't
wall.
procrastinate any longer.
Keep the kid
I'm
close, why
pretty
don't
well
you?
in line.
And also make sure the satyr gets through.
No.
If I have to cross this
I will
barrier again to go
enter
grab the
the
satyr, so
barrier.
help me.
Wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah, so as soon as anyone else passes through, I need wisdom saving throws, por favor. Satyr, the longer you
Wow.
procrastinate, the more impatient the cat gets, and he starts swatting at you to get moving.
Jeez, fine.
All of my wisdom just suddenly leaves.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I have to roll for Sothones because he's
Tense
following.
moment.
Hold on, I need to see what.
The child has more wisdom than the father.
Bruh.
Okay,
I
Does
told her to get me
Charles-
root beer.
so yeah, for Charles, who is someone who uses oxygen, you
Oh,
cannot breathe.
That's absolutely awful. That is
Oh
a
my
crit
God.
fail.
Oh my God.
Well,
Okay. Equinox, you're fine. You can you're uncomfortable, but you're not as chronically afraid as the other two. Lloyd, you shut down. You sit. You don't move. You sit right where you are, petrified of existence.
Can
Lloyd
I walk
and
back out?
no.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I had a good run.
So Jesus.
We're
Okay.
not dying
Lloyd
here.
and Charles, do your characters have any fears? Or what are your? I guess I should ask. What are your characters afraid of?
Lloyd is afraid of losing
police.
people.
Losing people.
Yes.
And Charles, you said the police.
Yes.
He's
No,
scared of the
Or some various crime bosses.
Cool.
Charles has made a lot of people mad.
That's all I needed. Yeah. So Lloyd, you're sat on the floor in tears. You're crying. You don't want to be here anymore. You really just want to go home. But at this point, you don't know where home is. You are not having a very good time.
As for can I? Never mind.
Can is someone asking you to do something?
Yes, I was going to, but I was
Yes.
interrupting and I didn't want to be rude.
No. What would you like to do? Tell me.
As
Tell
I was
me.
gonna go over to, Lloyd, and I'm gonna make a note that this is something he used to do in his past life for backstory references. He's gonna cuff, Lloyd upside down before dragging him to his feet. It's like, get up. You're not dying here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Like, you're not dying here. You've been through worse. It's just a forest.
As you do that, the little girl's gonna try with all of her might to explain, and she's like, "Are they scared of the monsters too?" She's really wants to know. You guys scared of the monsters?
Doubt they're scared of the whatever beast is lurking here, but they're scared of something.
But
Wait, there's a beast lurking here?
But the monsters.
What?
The monsters took everyone.
What monsters?
If just to note, she's not saying monster, she's saying monsters. There's she's not talking about a single one. And from the way she's petrified, you could assume she's talking about 5 or 6 minimum.
Great. Well,
When she says monsters, she means monsters. Moving on.
all right, you two cowards, get up.
Can I roll to regain my composure or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, roll me another wisdom save.
All right.
Can I do the same?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me more wisdom.
is going on with my dice?
Jesus.
I got a 9.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh my god. So Lloyd suddenly, the burst of mental strength, you're like, I can do this. I can do this. Oh.
Basically, how I'm thinking of it is that, like, you see Lloyd is just like in like pure agony, and then all of a sudden his face just goes deadpan, and he just gets up like nothing happened,
Yeah, that's more like.
and he's like, "What are you staring at?"
Proceeds to smack him upside the head again.
Dodge.
Love that.
Fair point.
And then
Uppercut.
Nagioto is not getting up. He you know what? Saw Lloyd sit down, and you're like, this is a good idea. And you yourself sit down.
I'm just gonna like sit down, like I'm shaking kinda. And there's like
Does
sounds like
Charles want to
short circuit.
re-roll his wisdom save?
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, let's re-roll it. Let's.
Oh,
You also sit down. You've given up. You're like, the floor is nice. The floor is my home now.
you know what? This place kind of sucks. I'm just gonna sit down.
Low growl.
The cat's
Quiet,
gonna
dude.
kind of paw around for something. Who's holding on to the amulet you guys got last session?
I think I had it.
Okay, he's gonna paw around your belongings and pull it out. And he's gonna stare at it. He's gonna blink. You don't like 4 times, 3 times. You don't know how many times this cat just blinks. And he's going to. Are you guys close enough together, per se, that you could hold hands? And this is a genuinely serious question.
Yeah.
I would
Sure.
say so.
Okay, beautiful. Cat. For those who failed, which Equinox is fine. So for Nagioto and Charles, the cat's gonna shove your hands really close together and drop the amulet over top both of them. And there's a sudden surge of mental strength between you two, and you feel fine.
All right.
The
Stand
cat is,
back up.
yeah. So as you two stand up, you'll notice like that amulet is like locked around your wrist. The cat's gonna make a comment before you remove it and simply state, "It's handy to have, but don't use it too much."
All right. Take that, voices.
Just
Go.
don't.
The voices in my head are quiet again.
Just
Know
be
your
very
place.
careful about how often and how much you're using it. Too much, and you might well, it won't be pretty.
Kind of my only strength.
Dude, I have less wisdom than you. Don't complain.
You have
Bro.
less wisdom than me?
Yes! I
Uh,
don't have a bonus to my wisdom.
I don't have a bonus to Constitution, though.
Okay, that's fair. We're both bad at different things. But I'd say Ass was gonna stand up is like, don't see what you're all so afraid of. There's nothing
Exactly.
immediately here.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not to
immediately. There
you.
is something here, but it's not immediate.
Yeah, suck it up, you chumps.
So, little girl's gonna say, "Are you sure they're not afraid of the monsters?"
By monsters, what do you mean?
I think she could be talking about. Do you remember a while back when we fought that other shadow demon that was summoned?
Nah.
Oh, that thing?
That dude. Do you remember the weird, like, infuriating, mind altering magic that he cast?
I remember all too well.
Maybe a similar magic is going on.
suck it up and deal with it. And Asphodel is going to draw both of his swords. He's like, alright, let's go.
So you asked about the monsters, and this, as soon as you asked, this little girl, like, shakes, and I mean, like, violently is shaking. That she does not, she dare not utter a word. As, like, the mention of the monsters come back when you ask her about them, there's a, like, blood-curdling cry from somewhere, and it's not a human cry. It's not some living creature that you would want to run into. But, I mean, it is distorted, it is disgusting, and it sounds like not your traditional nightmare monster screech, but this isn't something you want to run into, and it doesn't sound far away either. It sounds maybe 10 feet away from you.
Alright. Asphodel, like, eyes closed. Again, they open blue because they were back to yellow. And the echo's out again. Which, okay. I'll say, how it summons, I forgot to flavor this, is that the necklace that he keeps hidden kind of glows, and then some, like, magic / whatever flows from it to take a corporeal form. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Time to go.
Like, through your echo?
What?
At all? Can you, like, is your vision tied to your echoes in any sense, or no?
Not yet. There is a skill towards, like, level 6 or 9 where I think I can see through the eyes of my echo, but not at this point, no.
Not at this point. It
has to stay within 30 feet of me right now.
Okay. Are you leaving it as a distraction, or, like, what's happening with it?
I'd say it's going to... Well, what he's going to do is he's carefully, like, going to walk it somewhere off of the current trail they're on towards the noise, but not so far that it's out of, like, A, his sight line, B, the range where it can be manifested. Well, let's just walk it off the trail, whichever direction, I don't know.
Does it have an armor class at all in any sense?
Yes. Hold up, let me go.
Does it have, like, hit points?
Yes.
Okay. What's the AC?
Okay, let me go look at it. Manifest Echo. Okay, it has an AC of 16 at the moment.
16, you shy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see if this hits. 20. Ooh, that, like... Oh, that's sad.
Can I see what it
does not? So,
do I see anything?
You see rustling of leaves, and you hear something heavy crack into the ground next to your echo.
Okay.
It stabbed, and the little girl is going to mention, she's like, it's the one with the eyes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time to go. Now. Bard, kid, in the middle, let's just, you know what, go. Just go. Make for whatever, he's gonna point to the, rest area. There, now.
Okay.
So, do you guys head into the Traveler's Rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throws, please.
You still a gun.
What is up with this raw
However,
air?
for the two who have, so for Charles and Nagioto, did you guys unwrap the amulet or did you just keep it around your wrist?
I'm gonna say I unwrapped it after
Yeah.
the warning from the cat.
So
Don't
yeah,
use
I
it
will
too
need
much.
wisdom saving throws from you guys too. Oh my god!
Can I just
Does
say, as
Equinox have any fears?
Okay.
What? Oh,
My hangover
God!
has left.
What is Equinox afraid of?
Please.
I would.
Equinox is deathly afraid of centipedes.
Centipedes.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
dead,
How
ladies
do
and
you
gentlemen.
have
I'm dead. See ya. Side note: I was gonna
so-
say Asphodel was bringing up the back of the pack with his echo like right next to him at this point.
Those who have passed so far are Charles and Nagioto, the only two. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Oh, it passed. Let's go.
So, what is Bartholomew afraid of?
His brother.
Brother. Okay. And what is Asphodel afraid of?
I never actually planned this out. I don't
And
actually
you
really
have to take a gander. What might he be afraid of?
Cucumbers.
like.
I'm just kidding.
He doesn't like. He's very much like. There's something affiliated with light, but there's also crap. What was it? Oh yeah, he does not in any way sense of the word blood moons specifically. Like the red moon wasn't a blood moon, so it didn't bother him. But like a full-on blood moon makes him like on edge.
Okay, so so hold on. I want to list these out to make sure I have it correct. We have fire, the
Yes.
police, a brother, light, and the blood moon. I'm putting these in order of like characters, so I'm losing people and centipedes. Am I missing anything?
Not that.
Okay, because now this is everyone's fears, and I need these forever. Smiles. Anyways,
I would say more of the blood moon than the light. By the
doing
way.
anything. That's a lie. I'm lying directly to your face. There was something I wanted. Where did it go? Oh.
Side note: I would say
Is-
lean
what's
more towards. I was gonna say lean more towards the blood moon than
The blood moon and the light. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't like the light,
Go
but.
As you guys enter, those of you who fail, you will take immediate notice to all this dripping tar. Like it is dripping. It's seeping from every little crack and corner.
If I may, we should not be here.
Oh, you are petrified in place. And this little girl for the first time is going to let go of Asphodel and just blame herself and say, I should have told you not to come here. I should have told you to go away. I'm sorry.
Kid,
Can I pick up the kid?
Less.
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
saving this kid. This girl's coming with us. Hi, bird.
I like that every time you guys meet your little guides for the area, you're like, the kid's coming with us. Keeping it. Hours.
Fine.
Maybe stop giving us
Those
kids
of you
then.
for the two who did not fail, can I get a perception check?
Okay.
Just
Oh, I think that was me.
yeah. So Charles and
Oh, dang. Wow.
your
Dang. Your eyes are in excellent health, Charles. What?
Charles is in good health for his eyes.
Charles is actually in good health for a lot of things with all of his bonuses, but apparently I rolled a natural 1. So I have been flashbanged.
Pretty much. You're just like, you're covering your own eyes. You're like, I don't want to know. I've decided against it today.
So like, you know what? Nah. When he dies.
You ever get those times when like your eyes just randomly start twitching and they just kind of shut down? You gotta blink a whole bunch.
Yeah. So for
Or like when if anybody wears contacts,
You ever just stand up?
something weird suddenly happens and just, you can't see anymore.
Have you ever just stood up too fast and you can't see? Anyway,
Oh yeah, you enter a different reality for a minute.
So
yeah.
Nagioto and Equinox, you two are going to take note to something that seems to have wrapped itself around the room. If you would like a reference image, it's orange. I'm going to tell you it's not the color in the photo, but this is what it looks like. And it's like it's wrapped.
Oh, awesome! It's one of these.
That's not so good for Equinox.
It's one of these frickers.
Why I asked you about
Is anybody here Chinese?
Oh, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm
You could
not.
probably just cook this thing up.
So yeah.
Yes.
It's big and it's around the entire room and its head has now covered the door.
Oh.
Oh, you
So
silly fricker.
Are there vents in this place?
the kid, like, even though the kid can't see it, the kid knows it's there, and this kid has like hidden her head into Nagio, into whoever picked her up, and like covered her ears, and she doesn't want to know it's there. She's trying so hard to make herself believe it doesn't exist.
It is not cat shaped, so Equinox does not want to pet it. Goodbye.
She doesn't want to touch it. She doesn't want to pet the centipede.
No.
Oh, but the centipede loves her.
No.
He just wants a hug.
He doesn't want the hug.
Actually, he's probably gonna need a lot of hugs with all those legs.
He just wants a hug.
I'm sorry. I don't know these pictures. Wait, this works for right now too.
I have a flavor.
Get the flamer. The heavy flamer. Okay. Back to the section. Yeah.
We do a sophisticated amount of tomfoolery.
Odin do help you. So the cat's gonna make a comment, and the cat's going to say, "Who's afraid of centipede?" Oh, the satyr is. The cat's gonna chill. The cat doesn't seem worried at all.
Little bit of resistance here.
Assistance. Oh, do you mean the amulet?
Please, just for like a few seconds.
Are you sure you want to use another usage?
Not correction. No.
You guys are allowed, because you're not in combat at any time, to just tell me you're gonna reroll for your wisdom saves, and you can reroll them.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
So the cat, not at all worried. Oh yeah, no. As soon as you're breathing again, you like glance, and you know now everyone, I'm going to say, has noticed this really big centipede around the room.
Oh my gosh, that thing is chunky.
Lovely.
That's a chunky boy.
The cat seems not at all worried.
What, do you know this thing?
Oh, me? No, I have no personal relation to it. But, it's interesting how the mind works. Why so afraid of such a creature? Oh, Joy. The joy is the joy of existing. Say it or get up. You're fine.
No, I'm fine right here. I'm staying.
Get up and
Stand up.
Asphodel's just gonna, like, unceremoniously walk over and haul, Equinox to her feet.
Equinox is just a petrified.
She's like mortified by the centipede. Does Equinox want? Do you want to try again on a wisdom saving throw, man?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Roll
Give me a
at
second.
disadvantage for me, please.
This is gonna be...
Hold
oh
on.
boy! Boss fight and a show!
Hold on. What am I?
Fight.
What?
Hey, I can
What?
be weird if I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll me at disadvantage, however, because your fear is in the room with you.
Let me find that real quick. Oh my god, there's so many words close together.
/R space D20 plus blank.
Sir, I'm on my phone.
Fair point.
Why is it so hard to find a single word? Oh my
You
god.
mean letter? Is that...
Yes, letter, word, same thing. Ha.
No.
Just take no
No, it's
symbol in
not.
the English lexicon.
Salem, I need help.
Okay. What's your bonus? I'll roll it for you.
+2.
See, the first one is a... Oh, please roll well like that on the second one, because you're at disadvantage.
Sacrifice.
Sack
Sacrifice.
of rice.
Sack
Sack of rice.
Sack
Sack
of
of
rice.
rice.
Oh my god. So Equinox, you can breathe. You are still terrified because you can see your fear in front of you. But you're not so scared you can't move anymore.
Okay,
Sack of
then let's get the heck
But
out of
you
here.
really
dude.
don't want to go near the
Sack of
centipede. I'm gonna...
rice. Sack
No,
of
not at all.
rice.
No, thank you.
Cool. So I thought.
Random thing. I'm going to make an attempt. If I die, pull me out of this creature's mouth because it's probably gonna eat me. I will probably
Are
be
you trying
killed.
to hit it?
No. As I was going to like hold up a hand and kind of like wave at it slightly, like seeing like he's gonna wave a little bit, like hello.
Okay. I didn't expect for that. Hold on. Okay. As you do so, this thing like rears up and like screeches at you, like full send in your face.
Duh,
But
kick.
it won't touch.
It doesn't. It's not going after me.
No. It's not.
Oh dear goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, it hunts on fear or feeds on fear.
What if we feed on it?
No.
You know,
Please don't.
there could
Please
be a good chance for
Your mother Russia.
centipede skewers.
I mean,
Oh
bugs
my-
are
you-
very high in protein.
Hey,
Are you
I,
trying
There's a lot
to
of
eat
legs.
I knew.
There's a lot of legs.
Listen,
Not
listen.
yet.
I knew someone back in the Adventurers Guild who had very good bug recipes. I
100
think he was an
drumsticks.
Aarakocra.
100
Just like crab.
drumsticks.
Tastes
I
just like
love
crab.
how we're faced with this giant
Tastes like large
centipede,
land
and our
shrimp.
first thought is, can we eat it?
No, I just think it's funny is like Roar's like, alright, you're the next meal now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
We
We're not
do
letting
a
it slide.
sophisticated amount of tomfoolery. I've been saying this.
I'm going to cry. I worked so hard to write a horror campaign to scare the crap out of your characters and you guys like, I want to eat the giant centipede.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Please, like.
Centipede has
It's not
not
a
tried to
joke.
harm us yet.
Oh, it's
don't
not a
know.
joke.
Hey. Okay. Listen. Snake said we could eat it instead. I played off the joke.
Salem, if it makes you feel any better, Equinox is currently on the verge of tears. She seriously.
Yeah, no, thank you. I do feel better. I worked so hard. I worked so hard. I've prepped and I've plotted and I've planned.
Okay. No more reminiscing. It will probably get worse for all of us in a minute.
Yeah, I know 100% it's gonna get worse. Very angry. Okay. Ugh. So, as far as you are aware, it hasn't directly tried to attack you, but when someone got close and waved at it, it did roar at them or screech and like get really close, but hasn't touched them at all. And the cat's just vibing. The cat's like, this is fine.
Oh, this is.
I'll ask the cat if this centipede is friendly.
Does it look friendly?
No centipede looks friendly.
We don't make assumptions, all right?
Dude, centipedes are terrifying.
Yes,
Yeah.
giant
What
poisonous
if he's like-
pincers that could probably melt a man in seconds.
But what if he's trying to be nice? He just looks terrifying. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I
highly doubt
I'm not
that.
going to call him friend. No, he's not a friendly creature. Please don't try to eat it. Don't. I know in your party you're going to try and do something really, really stupid. Don't eat it.
Oh well. So he's gonna look at the centipede and like, would you like to get out of the way of the door?
Centipede's not moving.
Right.
Is there a back door?
There is not. There is one entrance, one exit.
Can I make a back door?
Please don't. But I
Does
guess
someone
technically,
got
yes.
fireball?
What?
What is the AC of wood?
Please
I just
don't.
might
Oh
seduce
my
it.
god. You no!
Seduce the wall.
All
No!
right.
No!
All
no,
right.
No! No!
Seduce
No.
Wait, can I seduce the centipede?
Ah, no, dear Lord! Ah, no!
Oh.
No!
Oh.
No creature.
Start the door, and I'll go around back.
Okay.
And, like, start
Okay. If it was a dragon, I might understand. But a flippin' giant, like, centipede?
Maybe
What the ever-loving heck? I'm sorry, what?
Okay, fine.
You're serious?
I cannot be.
Do it.
There's so many. I can tell there's gonna be so many memes coming out of tonight, like already.
Yeah. Me.
This has been.
Seduces the wall.
Roll for
Dragon's
seduction.
died. The dragon's
Oh wait, you
died.
actually want me to do it?
If you really want to roll for seduction, roll
I mean,
for it. Just
Seduction.
If you're
Sir-
okay with it. I
roll
will.
for seduction.
It was
I'm not
originally
going to
just a
stop
joke.
you. I'm not going to recommend it, but I'm not going
Consent
to.
is important.
Okay, you know what? I will try. I would try.
This
I
is
know, I really.
Let's
Oh
see how-
god.
charisma. It's right. It's plus charisma.
I don't
Not this time.
not Charles's best seduction.
Charles, you have
The
no
centipede
riz.
is gonna eat you last now.
No riz.
How are you going about this?
Dear Lord.
Look, Charles is just gonna like, you know.
What's the
Man,
Charles
please,
passion? Is
man.
it just pick up lines?
Tear
Does he
down.
get up and talk to them? Like, does he get like really close and like play a hand on their like? Well, how does he do this?
Charles like winks at him. You come here often.
What is the way of seduction?
That kind of combs his hair back with his hand, straightens out his jacket, and right, starts to walk out the door. Centipede roars, then he just turns around, walks back.
In
No.
front of the child.
This is not
No,
worth it.
can I just interject something? Can I interject something?
Here, real fast, Charles, you are fully confident you can seduce the centipede. Like there is a surge of I will win. Fully confident of this.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I do
You're
something?
walking up, and the creature doesn't roar at you. It roared at the Asphodel. It's not roaring at you.
Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Can I just?
I'm gonna walk out the door now. Don't kill me, centipede. I'm walking out the door.
As you try to leave, the centipede grabs you.
Oh, crap.
Covering the child's eyes. Like Asphodel is
no.
immediately going to go over to Sosthenes, like both hands over the
You
eyes.
should ask if this is how he.
Somebody help me cover the
Now,
kid's ears.
Hold on. Charles, as you are grabbed, you feel the loss of mobility. You can't move, but you don't feel anything wrapped around you either.
Crap. Come on, man. I was just doing it for the vine. No hard feelings.
Who was that? Who just radio staticked their mic?
Yeah, who just factory reset it?
Not me. I heard it, so it's not me. Okay.
I think it was Nessa.
As Charles is being grabbed by the centipede, you'll notice Tar is slipping down his back.
Oh.
Oh.
1 second.
Ouch.
Good.
Puts the scimitar. Okay, the scimitars are away. It's like, all right, somebody hide Sosthenes' eyes. Asphod's gonna pull out his bow and an arrow. It's like, hold out the arrow to the kobold. It's like, set it alight.
Okay.
Hey,
You
hey,
have
hey,
produced
whoa,
flames
whoa,
as a
whoa,
cantrip.
whoa,
Just
whoa,
do it.
whoa. Tar is highly flammable. Remember, please.
You'll
I
live.
don't like my
No.
skin. I don't like my skin.
You'll
We can talk
live.
about this. We can talk about this. for
You'll
a minute.
live. Kobold,
he?
light the kobold, light the arrow.
I do. I like the thingy.
Okay. And Asphod's gonna
What are you
pull
lighting it with?
the arrow back. Is like, actually no,
Ricky,
correction.
I'm-
Light a
Just
second
Just
one.
from my
Light a
pocket
second.
and or.
No, wait, only one.
Are you shooting the centipede
Yes.
with the fire?
Yes. Also, correction, I think I may have had the wrong amount of attacks this entire time. I'm sorry. I may have been doing the wrong amount of attacks. I think I've only supposed to be doing 2. My bad. So,
That's fine.
1 arrow, so that means I accidentally... I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So,
You need not worry about it. I'm simply going to insert a gift so you fully understand my process in the moment. Charles, ever since Charles said he wanted to seduce centipede, this is my face. This has been my entire face this entire time.
okay.
As you
Hey, yo.
strike the centipede,
With an arrow.
it sets ablaze. The room is slowly the entire centipede spreads out into fire. Can I get a disadvantage wisdom saving throw from the man afraid of fire? Por favor.
Oh, Lord. Oops! I forgot!
Why did you fire at the centipede? Because that's a great
See,
idea.
I saw this
Afraid
coming,
of fire.
but like,
Wait,
I'm
do
going
I
to
said,
seduce the
yeah.
centipede. That'll be a ha-ha funny. I'm going to shoot the centipede with fire.
Okay, yeah. So I was only supposed to ever have, 1 main attack plus, my offhand attack with the swords this entire time. I do not have multi-attack till level 5, so I'm sorry.
It's all good. I don't care.
Oh, no! No! Oh, go! Gag. Gag. Leave.
One away. Okay. Mr. Fireman.
Yes.
Every fiber in your being has been struck with fear. You're mortified. You're terrified. Everything tells you to run away. But you can't leave. You are surrounded in flames. You never thought your greatest fear could come to life again, but apparently it has.
Well,
Am I like having a vision, or literally there's fire all around me?
The centipede is on fire.
Kobold, Kobold,
Oh.
funny magic, please. You have ice. You have Ray of Frost. Do something.
I'm just staring
No,
into the
now,
fire,
hold
and you
on,
just kind of.
Hold on. Can I get another wisdom saving throw from Nessa? Because now her greatest fear is on fire.
Would that be a comforting thing?
It doesn't seem to be doing any damage. The creature just looks like he's on fire.
Oh.
Okay, Nessa, you are still you're
Is that not on fire
Equinox.
also?
Equinox is terrified but standing as strong as they can. They're like, I got this. I got this. I won't die. Fire centipede. Yes, now you've introduced fire centipede into the world.
Well,
No!
this may have been an unfortunate series of mistakes.
Why'd you light it on fire?
Kobold, ice magic, please.
Okay. Do I like what do you want me to do?
Ray of
Oh,
Frost.
Oh. I use Ray of Frost.
How do you cast it? I'm curious. Like, is it the umbrella or like, or
Well,
the
this is
like the cigar or what? I want to know.
it's like I like blow and like a ray of frost, you know.
From the
That'd
cigar.
be pretty cool if you like. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if you like took like a whiff of the cigar and then blew out ice. That'd be.
Oh yeah. That's because like he blows into his cigar to like breathe fire.
Oh, that's cool.
And
But then like if he takes like a puff of it, then he can like shoot ice. That's kind of freaking awesome.
yeah.
Love that flavor texting. As you shoot out this ray of frost and you cover the area, the centipede goes out and seems to be stuck in place. Charles, you can wiggle yourself free. You are still covered in tar, but you don't know where this tar came from. And the cat is looking very amused. He's very entertained by all this chaos.
Oh, you have something to say?
Oh, you want my help? I can help. I can assist for an exchange. But we'll call this one an IOU.
Fair.
Reality is finicky. Let the mind run too wild, and sometimes you see things that aren't truly there.
Alright,
Wait,
which
so
one
it's
of
gonna be
you...
fake then?
Yes, that's essentially what he's saying. So one of you needs to get your brain under control.
Well,
It's no longer on fire, right?
No.
no, it's no longer on fire, so you're fine.
I'm
Did you ever
free.
let go of the child, the blind kid, by the way? Were you still holding on to that kid?
I was probably terrified, shut down, still holding on to the kid, so I'm still holding on to the kid.
Is it
Cool.
still paralyzing me?
Now you're free.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
say
free now?
everyone can kind of breathe again. The cat's gonna kind of smile and say, "You are right. Centipede is not real." So then, what is real that you are seeing, and what isn't?
Nothing. It's all fake.
I mean, I would assume the rest stop is real.
I think the scorch marks on the rest stop kind of prove its reality, but
Yes.
you can't go anywhere. The centipede's still blocking your way.
Yeah, it's obviously not real, but at the same time, there's obviously something there.
Well, there's something keeping it there.
Alright,
Tar.
give me the
The
bucket.
tar, guys.
Give me the bucket.
This
The-
is a bucket.
Bucket. Of sludge, please.
So,
Did somebody give me the bucket, or am I just standing here?
I don't
Who
remember who
has
took-
the bucket?
Did I have the bucket?
You had the bucket.
It's Charles
Okay.
and Equinox. You two forgot the bucket.
I'm giving you the bucket.
Alright. Aspel's gonna, like, take the bucket, summon another echo. Because the other one dispersed. And he's gonna hand it. Well, yeah. No, he's just gonna hand the bucket to the Echo that's been there. He's gonna give it to the Echo, and he's gonna point to, like, and well, let's just say Echo walks, sets it down in front of the door, and proceeds to bow and kind of wait.
Interesting.
Take a few steps back as well.
As you can, if you just want to pay attention, the tar on Charles and around the room looks a lot like the tar inside the bucket.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna try something else. Echo's gonna pick up the bucket and then pour out the tar.
You pour out the tar?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as the tar touches the ground, smiles very, very calmly. The tar takes on the form of 100 little centipedes, like hundreds of them.
Mother trucker!
I will start stomping.
All over the first word you hear is mother trucker.
That's canon. I'm saying it. That's canon.
As you start stomping and squashing centipedes as they're inching closer to Equinox, they turn to mush, and a few seconds later they're back, crawling intensely and quickly towards Equinox.
All right.
Well,
Asphodel's gonna look at the tar, look at Equinox. Like, okay, hear me out. Looks at everybody else.
Wait a
It's
minute.
like, everybody back up, except for Equinox. He's gonna disperse his Echo. He's like, all right, everyone back up. And he's gonna kind of go towards one side of the room. He's not leaning against the wall, because that's a bad idea. But he's just gonna stand back and kind of just watch. Like,
What? You're gonna what?
Yep.
Okay. Is everyone just gonna watch?
I mean,
Isn't there an old proverb about facing your fear?
Oh my god!
No!
It's not a shame. It's not shameful to be afraid. It's only shameful if you let that fear consume you.
Equinox, I'm so sorry. As soon as the centipedes can reach you, they're crawling from the floor up. And Equinox can feel each and every little foot, little leg, little claw as they're scurrying around her. I have one question for you. Does Equinox have any mental fortitude left?
No!
Hold on, are you, like, afraid of centipedes IRL?
Yes! I hate them so much!
It's funny.
Okay, that's actually very twisted. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm so happy. Equinox crumbles. She is on the floor in tears as these things are slowly... It gets so much worse, I'm so sorry. The centipedes are slowly covering Equinox, and the cat's, like, waving his tail. Because clearly there's an obvious answer here, and he's just amused no one's chosen to go with it quite yet.
Ugh.
Can I try and just walk out the door?
Oh, the centipede's still standing there. The big one's still blocking the door.
Can I try and walk through it?
Obviously,
Sure.
they want
Walk
to
through the
sacrifice Equinox. But
Walk through the centipede.
Oh,
I feel like there's a
break
chance.
my leg.
No, I don't know. Wait, let me think. Okay, so Charles was actually picked up and he was covered in sludge from the thing. So there's like
Yeah.
a pile of sludge there.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have sludge moving powers?
Not
I
that
don't believe so.
Wait,
No.
so you said it was
Oh.
tar, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody here have oil?
Are you trying to set it on fire again?
Yes.
Currently
my
dying
God.
internally
More
over.
fire,
Oh
though.
my god.
it's not
See, if we
going to
cover it
work.
with tar and oil
Real-
also and light it on fire,
real-
it's just gonna straight up explode.
The
Real
cat's
quick.
gonna glance and he's going to offer out another IOU. Does the party accept his IOU?
Ah, what the heck? 2 favors for a demon cat. Why not?
The cat's gonna like nudge ahead in the direction of the amulet and then look at Equinox.
Oh my goodness.
Fine.
There's been an obvious answer this whole time, and all of
I'm
you are
gonna-
so focused on the thousands of centipedes in the
I'm
room.
gonna take
People
the
are not-
amulet that I had and put it on freaking
Put it on Equinox.
Equinox.
Equinox, you are temporarily blind, but you cannot feel, see, or sense a centipede near you. In fact, you feel like you're sitting in a field of flowers.
There's centipedes and flowers.
You feel like you're sitting in a very safe meadow. No bugs. Bugs just don't exist here. This is your dream world of comfort.
Okay.
And slowly, as Equinox calms down and the centipedes disappear and revert back to tar slowly until eventually the very big one is nothing but tar, dripping from the walls, and soon the doorway is clear once more.
Well,
That count as a kill?
Are you asking if it counts as a kill?
Yes.
I guess.
Does that mean I can get my temp HP?
No.
Okay. Good shot.
worth a shot, bro.
Nice try. You know what?
Oh,
It's entirely valid of an attempt. Yeah. So then the cat's gonna smile at well knowingly and say, I would take the time, while there's no new form of fears, to look around. See what you find.
inside
You might
or
want to take
outside,
the
cat?
amulet off Equinox first before you start searching. She can't see anything besides a field of meadows.
Oh, so I'm high now? Wonderful.
All
You
right.
pretty much you are in this immense state of pure bliss. Wherever Equinox's dream place to be in that moment, that's exactly where she is.
All I can think of right now is I wish to never be hungover again. This sucks.
I'm gonna
Um,
take the amulet off so that she's freed from being high.
No, I'm good like this. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I'll put it back on.
Now
I'm
that,
just
you
kidding.
now that you can see, you no longer feel centipedes. You're covered in tar and you're uncomfortable at that fact. But there is no giant centipede. There are no centipedes in the room.
Sneeze. Holy crap. And it went away. Okay.
what did I say? My apologies for leaving you to the bugs, but well,
Equinox is going to very angrily flip him off.
he's merely
I
going
see.
to chuckle and just old proverbs die hard. You'll get it eventually.
No.
He's gonna walk by, pat her on the head, and then just proceed to kind of look
Oh,
around.
So he can pat her on the head. No issue. But she can't.
No. You know what? That's what her dream world was. Her getting to pet Asphodel. I've decided. Anyways, right. What's happening? Right. So, who's looking around for information?
Me.
Hey,
Can I get perception checks?
15.
Ah,
Round 2.
my proficiencies are actually different now, because turns out I forgot to add when my class, it just straight up gives you 4 proficiencies when you create your
Yes.
character, and I did not know that.
15, 16, What else we got?
There.
A 19.
Mm-hmm.
What else rolling for perception?
Oh my goodness.
25, a 21.
What the heck?
Is Bartholomew gonna make a perception check or no?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Just because I can work with these numbers so far. Let's keep up the good streak, y'all. Let's keep up those high rolls.
What
And
do I
it's
have
going
to perception?
immediately stop after this.
What do I have
Yeah,
to
I'm
perception?
gonna give you guys information and then I vote snack break.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
what do I have to perception?
I have to recover from just imagining a ton of centipedes on me.
Please, what do I have to
I didn't know
perception?
that was your actual fear.
It's that and like honeycomb patterns. Ugh. But that's
Interesting.
something else.
Bartholomew perception plus three. Anyway, what do we see? Hello.
Hello?
Okay, so for the 25, there is a very particular crack in the floor that is going to take your entire attention. You don't know why, but it's grasped you with a death grip. For the 21, you are going to notice how the walls, despite being tarred and just set on fire, essentially, as soon as the centipede was gone, seem untouched, like they are in mint condition from the day they were built. For those of you who rolled below a 20 but above a 15, which should be everyone else, right? Yes.
Ooh.
You all are going to notice there's a lot of stuff, like leftover bags and backpacks from travelers, but you don't see anyone here to claim them.
Not woo.
So, now that we've been given that information, snack break.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
I get nothing.
So our dear rogue can recover from the centipedes.
All right,
Yep.
snack break, nerds.
Snack break.
Oh
We're not as.
Although I can't even eat anything.
Hey, my left headphone, the left piece of my headphone came back on. Finally.
Why?
Anyway, I'm going to get
You
food.
become everything intolerant,
I'm getting
Barry?
snacks.
He's got braces, bro.
You should eat yogurt. That's what I did.
I ate Skittles anyway.
Yeah, I ate a whole bunch of caramel out of protest.
Yeah.
All right, darts. I'm back. uh, everything but tiramisu. Very good.
All right, I'm back, losers.
I'm gonna apologize for like stream quality. Hold up, let me check something. Okay, you guys probably can hear stream. Can probably hear my mother practicing on her guitar in the background. Maybe not. I don't know. Also, can we acknowledge that like I'm being honest. The first thought I had was literally just like, oh, face your fears. That's why I told everybody to back off. And now it made me seem like a jerk.
Clarity. If Equinox had managed to calm herself down and be a little less afraid, they would have gone away. But she was petrified.
Jay, can you tell me about those things that I sent you do?
Which ones? Let me go. Oh,
Magic Missile and the other one, I don't remember.
Magic Missile, and these are first level spells, right?
Yes. Well, no. Magic Missile is a first, but then the other two are seconds.
So, Dragon's Breath and Cloud of Daggers. Ooh. Magic Missile is, it summons a bunch of, projectiles, they do 1d4 force damage, but it summons a lot of them. And you can distribute where you want them to attack. Generally, it's also very potent when cast at high levels. So, it's basically like, how do I say it? Like instant barrage on demand. Like,
The magic missile is really cool.
yeah, it can be really useful. It's one
You
of
don't
the
even-
spells that almost every wizard player takes.
I know what magic missile does, but
Okay, Dragon's Breath is kind of... I don't... Hold up. Let me go look at it. Spell. Okay, so... This requires... Okay, so... Basically, this allows... Basically, you to breathe a specific breath attack so long as you're concentrating. So you can either spit like acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. And it's a 15-foot cone, and it's kind of like a dragon breath weapon on a micro scale. Out of daggers.
Hold on, is Musty back or here?
Musty.
Yes.
Musty,
Hey,
I have a request.
Yeah.
Could you possibly make this image a emoji? Hold on, it's sending.
What do you mean by make an emoji? Like,
For the server.
I think you can do that. I don't know if it requires
It requires admin at least, or like.
wait, like change like the actual like DnD server like photo.
Oh,
no.
like
No.
make it an emoji
You
for the
can make
server.
it into an emoji. I just don't know if it requires nitro or not.
No, it doesn't
Oh,
require nitro to make. So to make server emotes, you don't require nitro because anyone in the server can use them so long as they're not animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can make a server emote out of that, as long as it's not too big.
Yeah.
I hate that I didn't go for snacks, but instead made a meme of Equinox.
You know what would be funny? If
What?
we had like server emojis for like all the different characters in this campaign based off of like
I can do it.
I think that would be funny. Like
Alright, well, Equinox, I gotta start on everybody else.
I mean, no, it's up to you whether you want to do it or not, but
I do. honestly.
Barry, okay, Barry. So wait, Sam, can I ask you something really quickly? You don't need material components as long as you have a spellcasting focus, right?
I don't remember.
That's how I read it,
That
but
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
yes,
like 90%
that is
certain.
how it works.
okay, if that's
Your spellcasting focus acts as a replacement to the components pouch.
okay.
Which is what you originally used.
Okay,
So, if you are going to use magic that requires
something that's going to
like
be
higher grade materials, then you have to pay the cost in gold of those materials when you use the magic.
Okay, Barry.
Right, 'cause that's
If you were to
like
use
why-
something that required like a gem of like at least 100 gold, then you would
Yeah,
spend
stuff like
100
that. Yeah,
gold
I get
to
what you
use
mean.
it.
Barry. So
Yeah, I was just saying because that's why they specified the prices. Because I know when I casted spells like Revivify, it was very specific on the diamond price and stuff.
yeah. Okay, Barry. Cloud of Daggers is so you can fill the air in like a 5-foot cube with a bunch of swarming daggers or sharp projectiles.
Thank you.
And so and you can and it can last for more than one turn, so long as you're concentrating. And any creature that is in there or stuck in there will take 4d4 slashing damage when they enter, exit, or end their turn. Or sorry, when they enter or end their turn in the cube. I don't know, which expression do you think works best? I have no idea.
Well, I mean, like, somebody were to claim, like, happy, sad, angry, or, like, anything like that.
Can I get disappointed?
Yeah.
No, wait,
Hold on,
correction.
I'll be
No. Yeah, disappointed works best.
back. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Barry, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cloud of Daggers is a small AoE spell that you can summon in a spot. Creatures will take damage when they enter or end their turn in this small box. And basically any creature that enters or ends their turn in that box will take 4d4 slashing damage.
It's
So
important to note that it says creature and not enemy.
yes. Creature. So that could be any of us. So, do you want Dragon's Breath and Cloud of Daggers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, would this hurt or benefit us?
Would what hurt or benefit?
What is this?
Cloud of daggers.
How do you use those emojis?
Okay.
Which emojis? The server emojis?
Oh. Like that.
Okay, there you go, Barry. Bro, Bartholomew gonna be a scary spellcaster at the end of this. Just with the spells he's choosing. Anyway, are we all here? Can we go?
Yep, I'm back.
Look at this. Look
Avo?
at what I found. Look at
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Salem, are you? Okay, everybody's
I'm good.
here.
Are we all recovered?
Everybody's
Are we all
here.
recovered from the monstrosity that took place?
I don't know what NYIMAKA means, but why is there an Among Us stone face?
Okay.
It's funny. What does it mean?
All right, okay, let's get this in gear.
Okay. So, browse dramatically, as everyone has noticed their unique spots for those above a 15 but below a 20. You all noticed the bags that were unclaimed by people. It seems like you guys, plus the kids and the cat, are the only ones here. For our... Oh, God. Now I have to go look at the dice rolls. For
I have the 15.
Lloyd, you noticed a crack in the floor that, like, had a strong calling to you.
Did I notice any catnip?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, so there is no catnip, essentially.
As far as you're aware. For Charles, you noticed that even though the walls were just covered in tar and pretty scorched from the centipede being on fire, it looks like they're brand new all of a sudden. So what do you guys do with this newfound information?
Lloyd is gonna walk up to this crack, pull out his gun, tap it a few times, look at his gun, and then look back to the crack, and then he's going to shoot the crack.
Bad idea.
Unorthodox.
Bad idea.
Unorthodox, but it works. As you shoot at the crack, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. While he's doing that, what's everyone else doing?
I didn't see anything, so... Oh, wait.
Going, pull my sword out, smack the wall as hard as I can with it.
Searching the bags.
Okay. So
I didn't see anything, so... I don't know.
no.
You never gave me
No,
anything.
you rolled. Did you roll above the 15?
I rolled the 15. I was the 15.
Yeah, no, you see
wait.
the bags too. You notice the bags.
Oh.
The bags exist.
Okay. Yes, looting.
Okay, looting the bags. So,
More like snooping.
How
but
many shots do I have before I have to reload?
It's a revolver. You have 6.
I have 6? Okay.
It's a revolver. It's
Okay.
like common knowledge, bro.
Well, it depends because, like, some of the revolvers have a different amount of shots later on for the spy.
Yeah,
I
there are
don't-
7
I don't
shooters
know. Go
and
look at
12
your-
shooters.
Go look
No,
at your...
it doesn't say. Is the
Oh.
problem. So I'm gonna assume it's 6. I'm going to assume that it's 6.
6. Okay, Charles, you put a pretty nasty dent in the wall, and a few seconds later, the dent has disappeared. It's like it never existed in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
For those looting the bag, you don't find much. You find a couple coin pouches that seem pretty empty, which you would kind of expect from people who are constantly on the road. Like sleeping bags, bed rolls, some provisions. Nothing you wouldn't expect a traveler to have.
Random thing.
Lloyd, after you reload, I'm going to use all your shots on the floor.
Lloyd.
And
What?
Lloyd,
Yeah,
did
I'm
you?
just gonna keep shooting it.
Oh, you're not gonna stop.
Well, I'll stop when when it's big enough that I could probably fit in it.
Okay. As Lloyd continues, the ground is starting to feel a little more unstable.
Maybe this isn't the best idea.
Maybe.
He does not stop. He continues. The ground falls. You all fall.
Yeah.
Ah! Uh-oh.
Once you finally stop falling, I'm not going to say anyone takes fall damage because I don't like calculating it. That's not to say you're not. You are very much so hurt, but you're not going to take damage. I don't want to calculate fall damage.
Okay. It's not
You
that
find-
hard, but still.
Hard though, where you're like, ow. Not enough for me to want or care to calculate fall damage. So, y'all are now in a room filled with different forms of writing. Like the walls, it's scratched into the walls. And like what looks to be plenty of different languages. What do you do?
Do we see any other, like, wait, but is it just, are there any entrances, exits, like...
You fell down. Your only way out, as far as you know, is up.
Right. Well. This is... You're gonna look to the Lloyd and it's like, really?
I mean, it was probably gonna happen sooner or later.
Yes, but we couldn't have checked everything outside the rest stop first.
I mean, the bags
Nope.
fell down with you, so you still have the bags.
Sometimes he's gonna trail off grumbling to himself before kind of looking at some of the writing on the walls.
Okay. Interesting. Like decisions that are being made here today.
Anybody else?
So wait, he's checking out the writing on the walls. Make sure I heard that correctly.
Yes.
Is anyone else checking that out?
Bet.
I'll check out some writing on the walls.
I'm also
Okay.
checking it out.
What
I can
languages
read.
does everybody speak? One at a time, please. Do not shout them all at me at once. I don't have that good of a memory.
I don't know. I never did anything in Nightwalker languages, so I'm just gonna leave it as common +1. So I chose Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
I know Common and Elvish.
Elvish.
I also did not really go over languages, so I'm gonna do common, and then can I have a +1? Do you get like 2 languages? Is that what happens normally?
Usually it's like common, and then if you don't have a specific one designated, it's +1 language of your choice.
Oh, so I get an extra?
If you aren't dictated, I think half elves know Elvish.
My guy knows 3, but
That's
I
fine.
know-
No, 'cause, like you get it's your race language. If it's a class language, a class, and sometimes a plus.
Um,
I think that
I,
Oh dear lord, you robot!
yeah, I cannot understand any of that.
I know Common, Thieves' Cant, and Sylvian.
common, you can't, and Sylvan. Okay.
Common plus
Anything
Sylvan.
else?
I know Common, Elvish, and Draconic.
Oh.
Cool. And then solid make up for what isn't known. Cool. So looking around, you can each find like some of these phrases are in common. Some of them look to be maybe abyssal, draconic, sylvan, elvish. They're written in any language you could possibly imagine. And who's taking the time to read them?
Me.
I will.
Okay.
Me.
I'll do that.
Okay.
It's
I want
gonna
you
be.
to open out different forms of writing, ones that might be in a harder language that you think only you know or whatnot. And as you read, you're going to realize they're all different children's rhymes from different cultures, different places.
Is there a blank space on one of the walls?
As far as you can tell, absolutely not. No.
Oh man.
Okay. As well as gonna pull out this scrabbled piece of paper.
Your paper. I'm glad someone actually remembered that. Okay.
You look at it, look at the wall, it's like, well. There's no blank space. And we can't exactly go up, now can we?
No, but you have the right idea with the paper. I can tell you that much.
Does
Read the
anybody
paper.
have an... Oh, that's a better idea. Asphodel is slowly going to bring up the paper, read out what is on it first in common, and then go back over it in Sylvan.
Oh, okay. You're gonna notice that certain little ones start to glow this bright orange, but they're only words that match, not necessarily the whole phrase.
Alright. What words?
See, I gave you guys what? Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Yep.
So,
What?
like, that's the children's rhyme you guys got was Mary, Mary, quite contrary. For those who don't know it, please look it up. I can.
Bloody
I don't-
Mary.
Not... Ow! Frick. Fingers.
Technically, Queen Mary of England. But yeah, so you have the poem like Mary, Mary, quite contrary. So like Mary lights up a couple different times, and like Mary had a little lamb. So like little words light up, but you don't ever seem to get the full phrase.
Okay. So, Mary and nothing else, like... Or...
Mary seems to be the most common word. Very quite contrary. How does your garden grow? How does the poem go? Hold on. I had this memorized and then I forgot it. So, like, you get silver and bells and pretty, merry. You get those. And those seem to be popping up in different places, but you never get, like, a full line of the poem or a full phrase.
Odd. Anybody?
Also, the only ones that are lining up are common and sylvan poems.
Right. Somebody else want to read this? In a language that I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do thieves.
That's... Isn't thieves can't just, like, phrases that have double meaning? Like, it's
No,
not...
they have meaning. It's a spoken language of riddles, essentially.
Yeah. Riddles and hand signs.
I'm not smart, sir.
It's fine. Does the bard want to?
I mean, I can try.
What languages do you have?
Elvish.
Okay. Pass it to, Lloyd. Sorry.
Okay. Lloyd's gonna say it in Elvish.
Words start to line up. So, like, now you're getting closer. So you're getting, so, like, the ones that have already been pre-lit are lit, but now some of the ones in Elvish, you're getting words like with and contrary and row. Like, you're getting a lot more of the words. You can almost complete the poem now, but you're still missing a couple.
Alright. What languages does... whatever his name is.
Nagioto?
Nagioto. What does he know?
I didn't really go over it too well. I'm gonna say, because he's a monk, he'll know Celestial. So, common and Celestial, if he can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah, I know Celestial.
Passes the
I
poem.
say the phrase. I say the poem in Celestial.
You are getting everything except for a singular word. And the word you're missing is silver.
Okay.
So, what other languages? Who's breathing so intensely?
Barry.
Huh?
Barry, read
I'm
the
just,
poem
like-
thing. You know Draconic. Kobolds know Draconic.
Alright, I'll read it.
Yeah.
And with that, there's a singular draconic poem that alights itself with silver in it. And you can complete Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary from every other poem. What do you do?
I'm sorry, I zoned out. What?
Oh. Everything is now lit up.
Oh,
Well, the phrases you need are lit up. You can now complete your poem.
I tell
What
it
do
to
you do?
everybody.
So
Right back. I gotta go grab something.
I have two thoughts on this. We either try inscribing it into the floor, or we try saying it out loud again.
You said it was in Draconic?
Well, silver was in draconic.
Oh.
You have Sylvan, Common, Celestial, Sylvan, Common, Elvish, Draconic, all lit up out of the thousands of poems that are inscribed on this wall. but only certain phrases are and certain words. So, like, quite contrary's lit up in one, while Mary might be lit up in another.
Well, I could do draconic. That's it.
All right. So, what are we thinking? Do we? Wait, we still have the kid. As well as going
You
to
do.
look to the child.
Oh, you're going to ask your guide?
Yeah, like, you know anything?
The child's going to be like, I don't see what you see, so I don't think I do.
Well, everything's glowing, different words in different languages.
I don't-
Based on a poem.
The blind child blinks. They don't understand what glowing means.
Okay, right.
How many languages does Sosthenes know?
Oh yeah, Sophones is an academic character. Hold on, let me go check.
He's a pretty smart child.
He's got Common and Elvish as his like fluent ones or semi-fluent. However, he is in the middle of learning. He was learning it from. I remember who he was learning it from. Hold on,
Who's
I
he
go
learning?
find it.
Who is he learning?
He was
what?
learning a different language, so he was like picking up languages from people who traveled in, so he can understand phrases in other ones. But there's a very specific one that he was learning from a resident in his town, which was he was learning Gnomish. That's what it was.
Right.
Doesn't
So-
look like Gnomish is glowing.
Well, the poem hasn't been read in Gnomish. So he's never read the poem. But the blind child has heightened senses. The child might be able to be of more help if they could feel more than cold metal.
All right.
Does anyone know how to turn this into like
Monk, put
those
the kid
blind
down.
things?
So has the child been set down? Is that what's happening? Hello?
Robot, you want to set the kid down?
Magioto?
I placed the child down. Sorry.
You're good. Beautiful. The child is set down, and you're gonna see the kid like walk around and like arms straight out until they bump in until their hand like hits a wall. And like they're using their finger to trace like what's written in the wall. And they're gonna ask like, so the ones that feel warm, are those the ones that are glowing?
I'm gonna go touch the wall and like tell the difference between the glowing ones and the not glowing ones.
The glowing ones are definitely a lot warmer to the touch.
I answer her saying, yes, the warm ones are the ones that are glowing.
It's like you could trace them and write out the poem.
This child is 10 times smarter than all of us.
Hey, I was gonna say carve it into the floor. So, you guys are on a better track than I am.
I at least said to read it. I don't know.
Oh, these go up really high. So, like, the kid can tell there's some that they can't reach, and some of the ones that are glowing are a lot higher than the kid could touch.
Pick up the
I
kid.
lift the child up.
Lift the child.
Is the poem, it's Mary's poem, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you could, like, you could write it out from what's warm and what isn't.
Light bulb!
Yeah.
Okay. Aswell's gonna do something dumb. He's gonna summon his echo again. And he's gonna go around, like, his echo's gonna do the same, like, touching the different symbols in what is supposedly the correct order.
Okay, so like his little echo's gonna write the poem in the correct order.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume using assistance from like the party mates to figure out what says what, because some of these are in languages he won't speak.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
Himself
So
and the echo are both kind of like, you know,
I love
something
it.
might be on the opposite side of the room, and he's like, yeah, frick that. I'm not walking over there.
So cool. So as you're like writing it out, every time you like finish a line, there's this ringing sound of a choir singing it back to you. And eventually you finish the whole poem and you hear the choir singing out Mary, Mary, quite contrary. And up rises a podium in the center of the room. However, I need a wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Right! Right!
I had 3 of
Death
those,
to the
right?
fighter!
I had 3 to my wisdom saves,
Yes.
right? 19.
Space D20. 19! Let's go!
15, 14, 19, 20.
And there goes the satyr again. Perfect! That is perfect!
Where's Lloyd? Give me the Lloyd.
Avo, roll the freaking dice.
I roll 1.
I like how my wisdom is like a freaking 18 and
Oop.
for me.
Because you keep rolling low.
I've crit failed twice on wisdom saves.
Oh no.
Okay. So you're like, how do I explain this? Lloyd, you've given up. You said I'm done. You found a nice corner and you sat there. And you sat facing the corner because you believe if you don't look around, you won't see your fear. Equinox, you've chosen to lay down on the floor. You said I'm done. I've tried so hard with those centipedes. The floor is my home because there's the floor.
Asfel just looking down like, really? Really?
Yes.
A shadow
Yes.
demon, 2 shadow demons didn't stop you. This does, like...
Rude.
Rolls for something privately. Lloyd, you don't hear anyone. At all.
Oh. He's fricked!
You hear the sound of your own heartbeat, and suddenly you feel immensely alone. Cool.
Asfel gonna walk up to him and it's like, alright. And he's going to spin Lloyd around, like grab Lloyd by the shoulder, spin him around. It's like, am I getting any response?
You can shake and move Lloyd. Lloyd, you don't feel him and you're not aware he's there.
Is it like his eyes are open but he's not seeing anything?
You don't see him. You felt the urge to get up and look to explain the forcing him up and turning him around and shaking him. But you don't see Equinox. You don't see Sothones, the cat, any your new friends. You don't see any of them. You are, as far as you know, alone in that room.
Somebody give me a knife.
Don't you have your own?
I have a sword. 2 swords. Not the same.
I got a beating stick.
Just a big knife.
Do you mind passing me the stick for 10 seconds?
I toss him my quarterstaff.
Tests it for a minute. It's like, alright. Well. And Asfel's going to spin and, like, not to the... Uh-oh. There goes Ness. Oh, there she is. She's back. Somebody talk really quickly. Sorry. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm making sure that it's working. But he's going to give, like, Lloyd a good whack behind the knees. Hello?
Oh.
You whack Lloyd behind the knees and Lloyd goes tumbling straight down. Lloyd, your knees suddenly hurt very much. You see no one. You see nothing.
Passes the staff back to the monk.
You're very alone. You're very uncomfortable with this right now.
Oh no.
Is there any weird monk stuff I can do that will help? I don't think, actually. I don't have that many.
I was gonna say, if you have, like, darts, we can give him acupuncture.
Do darts... Do monks just have... I don't think I got darts, Dane.
Okay.
Huh.
So is Lloyd, like, he doesn't see anything, but can he still see the room?
He can see
Or
the
is it-
room,
is it,
walk
like,
and touch
changed?
the room. As far as he's aware, there's nobody but him there. However, Lloyd, you are going to hear a very familiar female voice just whisper something to you, and I'm gonna DM this to you directly. Keep it very hush hush. But this voice is going to whisper, and they sound almost heartbroken in a way. And this is this is not your ha funny time. This is your this voice. You know this voice. This is a voice from your past, and you've known this voice for a very long time. And this person meant a lot to you.
Oh, you
I
frick!
don't have to tell you directly who it is.
You're a
Yeah, okay.
jerk! You're a jerk, Salem. You're an absolute jerk. I know exactly what this is. Just as an outside perspective, I'm sorry. I can't help but call on that.
You're gonna see Lloyd begin. He begins like he's standing at this point, but he's gonna begin clutching his head, and like muttering like "why" to himself, just like repeatedly.
Okay.
Can Lloyd begin following this voice?
Oh, absolutely. You want to follow the voice?
Stop.
Do not listen to the voices, Lloyd.
Well, they don't know that he's hearing voices.
They're never on your side.
Can we at least...
Well,
Do we see him moving?
yeah, absolutely. Like, everything he's doing, you guys can witness, but he's got no perception that you are anywhere near him. Lloyd, the voice is beckoning you towards the podium.
Asphodel is immediately going to move both himself and his echo to stop Lloyd from moving.
Can I make an acrobatics check to do everything in my physical
You don't know I'm here, you.
to get to?
Please go ahead. If you want to make like an opposed grapple against the Echo and not Sophonis, Spinel, please go ahead.
So what would I roll to try and grapple? Like, strength or?
This
It's
is,
strength,
and I'm
yeah.
making an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you acrobatics or athletics.
Crap. Oh, I can use Am I allowed to use acrobatics? Or
No. If
no?
you're grappling, you
Okay,
if
I
you're-
have to
if
use
you're
strength.
initiating it, you
Yeah,
have to
I-
use strength.
Ah, frick my life.
Initiating.
I have an Echo with me. Can I have some help?
Sure.
I'll come help him. I'll come help him.
Grapple check for the Echo and grapple check from whoever's coming to help. 17. Lloyd, I need you to make 2 more acrobatics.
+1.
Okay. So Lloyd, you need to make 2 more that are 17 or higher. Ooh. 1 more.
Please, bro. We gotta stop him.
Well, somebody stop him. Okay. So the Echo misses, but I will give it to the monk. The monk, yes, the monk, and say the monk stops him. Lloyd, in your head, what you are seeing, feeling, and witnessing are these chains shooting out, trying to stop you from getting anywhere closer to that podium, until one latches on and holds on to you and refuses to let you move.
The rest of you, go check what that podium is. What?
Someone punch it.
Lloyd is gonna begin reaching out, and he doesn't know anyone's like there, so he's going to begin like quietly saying to himself in a pained voice, "Please, just let me see her."
Asphodel, like, look around, it's like,
And he just begins like crying, not in a broken down way, but like in a determined way.
so, question, what does the podium look like? Like, does it have like a specific way something is supposed to stand on
It's
it?
almost like their stereotypical podium, and it's got like a slot, and it's a very specific shape. It's almost like you're missing a key to stick into it.
A
Can I?
amulet. Get the amulet.
Ah,
Amulet.
Can
I'm gonna
Lloyd
slap
attempt
the
to
amulet.
grapple?
I'm gonna slap the amulet on his
Can
arm.
Lloyd attempt to escape the grapple?
No, not Lloyd. The podium.
What?
Put the pendant on the podium.
No, Lloyd is trying to.
Oh yeah, I know Lloyd.
well, hold on. Hold
Well-
on. Is the monk putting the thing on the podium?
Well, wait, not yet, because I'm holding Lloyd. So
Can
Yeah,
Asphodel take the pendant from?
Asphodel can go do it. Yeah.
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 He's also.
Lloyd, by all means, you can make another check
Oh.
before we'll like solidly set something down on it.
I'm just like
Okay.
whispering into Lloyd's ear. I'm like, "Come on, man,
Frick!
break through it.
Oh.
Oh,
Frick!
be the truth."
Does
Oh, did you roll an
Man doesn't
18?
believe your words. He thinks they're words of lies. And he like rips himself from you. It takes some struggle, and it's like he's been this entire time trying to rip himself. He's ripped free.
Okay, I'm gonna do something.
The podium.
I'm gonna do something. Avo, you need to
No!
promise not to hate me. Oh, did Musty grab him again?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Oh!
secured the grab.
Okay. Asphod's gonna quickly go put it on the podium, and he's going to have his Echo stand between where he is and, Lloyd is, swords drawn. The Phantom
Just like-
has
I'm
its
just like
swords
whis-
drawn.
I'm just whispering into Lloyd's ear. I'm like, don't let the magic corrupt your memories. Don't,
Okay.
please.
Putting it on the podium.
As you do,
Oh wait a second. Can I? Oh.
as you do,
Hmm?
and
Never mind.
you. Okay. As you set this down, Lloyd, you are freed from this immense reality. You see the echo in front of you. You can tell the Warforged is the one holding you back, and you can see Asphodel by the podium setting the amulet down.
And
I
immediate.
let go of Lloyd after realizing he's freed from the curse.
Immediately going to.
If you look at Lloyd's face, you see that like as soon as he realizes that there's people around, his like emotions like leave him, like they're all cleared up.
And Asphodel is going to round on Lloyd. His echo is going to step slightly out to the side, and he's going to immediately walk up, grab Lloyd by the shirt. He's like, "Is there something you're not telling us?"
Lloyd is going to draw his gun and point it at him and say, "Back up."
Jesus! Violent!
Do you think I'm scared
Lloyd
of
is-
death?
You think I am?
Listen.
The cat's gonna like flick its tail and make an open comment of, "Stop playing the role of buffoon and pay more attention to the podium."
Lloyd's gonna look at the podium.
I will
Probably
also
walk
look
up
at the
to it.
podium.
The podium is going to split in half and break, releasing the amulet to the floor, and a door opens up. And now that it is almost 10, I come to ask, do you want to continue or do you want to stop for tonight?
I'm good to continue.
Bet.
I've got nothing else to do tonight.
Sleep's
Death
great.
or glory.
I can go for another half hour.
Another half hour?
Because it will be 11:30 and I still kind of need to sleep tonight.
Okay.
So, yeah, I say we keep going.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Asriel like kind of shoves Lloyd away.
What do you mean?
Before turning his back and was like, well, no, and then just kind of stands there, just like, and he's kind of got this face of like, it's a half mix of like anger and like, are you kidding me? And he's like, and he basically says, if there's something that's going to hold you back, then you should stop here. Whatever that was, you obviously have learned nothing in the fact that this is all an illusion.
My disc died and decided to restart.
And he's gonna look at Lloyd, he's like, do what you will. And he's gonna turn his back and walk towards the entrance. And his echo's gonna give Lloyd like this kind of solemn look before following.
I see.
Side note, if you didn't wake up or snap out of it, I was going to stab you to hold you in place. I hope you know that.
Wait, is Equinox still on the floor or no?
I'm gonna say she's okay.
Okay.
Asphodel walking out. He's gone. I don't know what I'm done talking. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, no. So is everyone else gonna follow after Asphodel down the corridor?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Just in time. It looks like your party has decided to go down the corridor. Are you joining them?
Yes.
Now, I ask a very important question. Does anyone dare to glance back?
I will.
Lloyd,
Will?
definitely.
Yes, always.
I love the enthusiasm. The little girl's gonna make a comment one more time, and she's going to say, "It's the one with the eyes." And as you glance back, this is this is what you see behind you.
You knew it. I knew it.
Oh.
Oh, awesome!
My trypophobic, yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Yes. So for everyone who glanced back,
What kind
you
of dog is
noticed it,
that?
And then you hear the
What
very.
kind of dog is that?
What kind of dog is that? Oh my god. As for those of you who, I like that you are all in fear by creation. For those of you who glance back, you see it, you witness it screech. It's horrifying roar, and it is the same one you heard that was merely 10 feet away from you when you first began. Oh my, are you guys okay? Are you okay? Like, genuinely, are you guys okay?
We're being Mimi for the sake of being Mimi. It helps break the tension.
Yeah.
Ooh, making
So
thumbs.
the girl has found. We're gonna say she has a death grip on Lloyd's pinky right now, and like as she hears this scream, it like her grip gets tighter, and she's gonna say, "Keep moving. If you stop, it catches you." And you don't know how, but for anyone who's like paused to stop and stare, this thing whips its head in your direction.
Oh,
And it looks like it's getting ready to run.
I turn back around and walk down the stairs.
Y'all start walking down those corridors?
I am speed walking.
Speed walking.
Can I just like monk float down the stairs, very fast?
Like
crisscross
sure.
applesauce, just levitate. Yeah.
Is
I'm just gonna
anyone
do that.
helping the kid to move
Zenyatta?
faster? Because I would like to state that as you guys start speed walking, they almost look like they're trying to run to keep up.
Yeah. Lloyd will probably pick up one of them. It doesn't matter
Kelsey?
which one.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
the
just
girl.
gonna. I'm gonna pull this.
Oh my god. I hate you, but okay. So I'm gonna say for the girl's closest, Lloyd, you're just gonna scoop her up as you start booking it. Is anyone picking up Sophones?
Grab the kid!
I will.
Okay, Equinox, you like full mom, grab this kid, hold him like a football, and start moving. Like you long got I'll help him. As you guys start booking it, you're like moving, you like refuse to let this thing catch you guys. And you can hear its footsteps coming behind you. Like it's not getting any closer, but it doesn't seem to have changed its distance from you either.
No offense.
Yeah, so y'all are just booking it. You're like, nope, dead sprint.
Alright, bye.
Like,
You've left. You're done. No more. And eventually, this corridor leads. I don't. Has anyone ever played
Oh, that brings me
Twilight
back.
Princess?
Legend of Zelda Twilight
Yeah.
Princess? Yeah, I am well versed.
Okay. So, there is a boss room that I do so love.
Which boss room? 1 through 6, which one?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Okay, what boss? Which boss?
I'm pretty sure it's the one you fight right after you meet up with the Zoras for the first time.
Oh, the giant flippin' eel.
The bit, yeah!
That boss fight is hell. It's not as bad as the desert, but it's still like.
You know the room? That's
Yeah.
the kind of room you're
You
in.
can't see it. You can't see the entire room entirely, but
But you get the idea of the room, right?
yeah, I get it.
That is your room. That's where you hop.
Oh, awesome.
However, instead of it being filled to the brim with water, in the center is a little hole filled with the same tar.
So this is what's up the stairs.
And does anyone dare turn around?
Yep.
Boss fight.
Why? Why do you do this to yourselves?
No.
Who's turning around?
We're dead. We're
No.
dead.
Turn
Not
around.
turning around.
What-
I'm turning around also.
I'll have that be known. I'm
No
continuing
balls.
to run.
For the two of you who turned around, that same monster with eyes you saw before rushes you, and as soon as it makes contact with your skin, it dissipates into nothing.
Why did you turn around? Why did you turn around?
You two now have the constant feeling like eyes are staring you down.
Bro, I already got that. Try me.
So like, what's
Oh,
gonna happen now that we've found it?
Bartholomew, for you, it is intensely worse. If you were, because this is your character's room.
Oh.
Did you not
no.
listen to when we said this every time?
No.
So for you, it is immensely worse. You almost have this hallucinogen. In fact, if you look in any dark corner of the room, you see 1,000 eyes staring back at you.
I close my
I-
eyes. Immediately
Eyes
yell
of
at everybody to guide me. And hold my hand as I'm scared.
The blind little girl's gonna like walk up and hold hold his hand and be like, "You're gonna see like me now."
Yup.
Yeah, but so when you for that first glance into a dark corner though, for specific details, you see thousands of copper eyes staring back at you, and they like even if you shut your eyes, you can still, you know they're staring, you know they're looking at you.
The title.
I had plans. I had plots and plans.
I try and gouge out my eyes. I'm flying in my eyes like, "Ah!"
No avail. Your eyes do not gouge. R.I.P. you. Yeah, hold on. I think I have a gift for this. I really wanted to use. So like. Okay. For anyone who wants like context of how these eyes feel staring back at you, there's a very specific gif. Those are the eyes, just hundreds of them, thousands of them, staring intensely
Yeah.
back.
So like, are we
No.
done now?
No, you don't have to be done. You guys can continue and look around the room. I'm just saying, for Bartholomew, a very intense feeling of being stared down.
So we aren't seeing. The rest of us who didn't look aren't seeing anything, right?
Oh no, even like the other, even Charles, you were the other one who turned around. even though Charles, because I'm pretty sure he's the one who turned
I
around,
love this.
feels this intense sense of being stared down upon, he doesn't see any eyes. You don't see any of that. It is strictly Bartholomew who does.
He's back.
He's back. Noodles, what do you guys do now that you're in a new area? Or a new part to this area?
I guess observe.
I am protecting the child.
I still have like the whole like I'm being watched now, right?
Yeah.
I'm like laying on the ground, clawing at my eyes like.
He's not a happy kobold. Equinox is desperately protecting the child. The blind one is very concerned for Bartholomew trying to scratch out his own eyes because they don't understand the wanting to not see.
Okay,
They've never seen
okay,
it in
I
life.
found something absolutely hilarious. I'm just going to send it randomly.
We'll send it. Yeah.
This is
so
absolutely
you
hilarious.
You get this monster room, and it's horrifying kind of monstrosity little sitch, you know.
Oh.
So it's been very interesting.
I guess I'll explore the room.
Cool. So we're looking around, intense stare kind of a sitch. How we feeling on this exploration adventure?
Aswell's still kind of just like, well, another day in the woods.
As you look around, the tar in the center is going to slowly creep up.
Okay.
But that's the biggest thing of note. There's a few weird images among the temple, but nothing you haven't quite fully grasped at yet. Nothing that's like demanding of attention.
Oh.
It almost feels like this room is a trap.
So, like, is the session over? Everyone's
No.
just posting pictures now.
No, we're just being random for the sake of being random. We're
They're
still
being
going.
meanie because I told Bartholomew he's scared because people are staring at him. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My hard work session has become a meme.
No, I'm still utterly terrified. Don't get me wrong. I'm still utterly terrified. I'm just like,
Oh, thank goodness.
I just refuse to show it.
Yeah. As you guys continue to explore, however, the tar level only seems to be getting higher and higher.
Can we get much higher?
Aswell's gonna look around and is like, well, this is obviously a trap. Anyone got the teddy bear?
Who had that?
It was you, because weren't you guys the ones that like stole it from that kid?
Yeah, it's one of
They
us.
made the trade.
Who has it though?
It's either you, it's either Jay or Equinox.
Yeah. Or
I'll just say I have it.
Okay.
Okay. Aswell's gonna pull out the stuffed animal and look around. It's like, well, there's obviously no place to set it. So,
Okay.
he's gonna kind of look at the kid. He's like, and then look to everybody else.
Irene's. The kid has no
Kind of like a,
awareness of this item you have.
yeah, I know. That's the intent.
Okay.
And he's gonna give like a quizzical look to everybody else. Is like,
Before any decision is made, you are going to hear a pounding sound. A very intense, like, heavy pounding. And it is not the sound of something coming closer to kill you, but it's the sound of panic. And you're going to hear the sound of a man cry out the name Irene. And the little girl is going to shoot up and start looking desperately.
Aswell's gonna put his hand, right hand on her shoulder, is like, don't do anything yet.
And this little girl is going to say, but that was Dad.
Yeah?
That was
Yeah.
Dad that said that, and the monster took Dad, but I have to go back to Dad.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This entire place operates on illusion. We just watched Lloyd, pointed glare back, fall into
Lloyd glares equally.
falls into a trap. So I would say be very careful. Somebody watch the kid. Does somebody want to watch the kid for a minute?
I got the
I
kid.
can.
Okay.
I'll be a babysitter.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You watch.
I like that Equinox is just taking both kids now. Equinox is like, my children.
As what I was gonna motion to the monk is like, and draw both of his swords carefully. It's like, all right.
I'm gonna what's his freaking name? I forgot my own character's name. Monk dude is going to twirl his staff almost like into a ready position, kind of.
You
Like
go
he'll
around.
just ready himself.
You go around one side. I'll go around the other. My echo
I
can
feel
keep
that.
watch of myself, so I don't have to worry about being picked off. Does anybody want to go with the monk? Never mind. I hope you can handle yourself.
I
So-
should be fine.
Asphodel and his echo are gonna start making their way around one side of the room.
I am going to mirror them, but on the other side. Sneaky like.
So,
As you guys look around, you'll notice that, like, echoing pound is coming from the center specifically.
awesome. Okay.
When I'm like about halfway, like creeped across, I'm gonna try and make eye contact with Asphodel. That's his name, right?
Yep. Asphodel's gonna
I'm trying to make
look back.
understanding.
It's like he's gonna look back over, make eye contact.
Yeah. And I'm gonna like gesture as if I'm telling you we should move in towards the center, because that's where the noise is coming from.
All right. Asphodel's going to move towards the center.
I'm going to follow along like that, but on the opposite side.
Cool. Cool.
Synchronized takedown.
Love it. Iconic. I'm living. As you look down, you're gonna see what looks to be a man just pounding, trying to get out from under the tar. And you can't fathom why he's not just swimming up.
Okay.
Can I, like, dip my
People
staff
like
down?
are people like talking and I'm not hearing?
We've been saying things the entire time.
I have heard you and Benton, and that is it.
Ouch.
Like, yeah, we're the only ones who've been.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah, we're like the only ones role playing.
Okay, I heard you, Nessa.
Well, my guy's
No,
just like
Here, Barry.
writing on the ground, like
Never mind.
Can I not
gouging-
be heard?
Wait, so is
Greg.
this creature like gone now? Did we see it disappeared, or is it still there?
The one with 1,000 eyes.
Can you hear
you
Salem?
not hear Salem?
I cannot hear Salem.
Well, that's odd, because we can. We can.
Oh.
That explains why. Here.
Yeah. Can. Oh, he's gone.
No, I'm sad. I thought you could hear me. He missed cool stuff. I feel bad.
All right.
I feel like something's holding the man down.
Musty, you said you wanted to dip your stick into the stuff.
You
I'm
want
gonna
to
try
dip
and like see if he
Okay,
can grab
yeah,
hold of my
everybody now.
staff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You like stab your stick down, and
I'm like,
you don't.
yeah.
You don't see the man grab it, but something rips it down.
Frick.
Oh.
You lost your stick.
You're down to your hands now, boy, which are just as effective. I'm being honest.
Oh boy. I'm gonna start punching the tar, bro. I'm mad. I'll just get. No, I'm not doing that. That's a bad idea.
That is such a bad
I was
idea.
hopeful for a second.
Wait, we're standing in tar, right?
Yeah, it's like up to your ankles now.
Okay, I have an idea.
Well, after my staff gets pulled, I'm gonna look straight up across to him like we should get out of this stuff.
As I was going to kind of send his echo towards the tar, see if the echo can pull the man out.
The echo gets ripped under.
Unsummons the echo.
I'm gonna Kamehameha this freaking tar.
Okay, so
What
we have the teddy bear. We have the teddy bear still.
I am super mad that I haven't been given like swarms of enemies to farm health off of yet. But
all right. Anyway,
You could
okay.
stick your hand down the tar.
that is such a bad idea, bro. It is such a bad idea.
The moment of consideration.
The monk is feeling extreme bloodlust right now, which is very ironic, or like contrary to what a monk would feel. But no, I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that. But
Well,
he is a little spooked now that his staff went into the water or the tar, and he's gonna try and back out slowly.
okay.
You'll notice
Or
as
is
soon
there
as
a
you
way
like, it's hard for you. You are not having an easy time walking through this stuff.
Well,
It's getting denser, I think.
indeed. Crap. Looks to the actual cat. It's like.
Amulet?
The cat's gonna tilt his head and ask, "Oh, you want my help again?"
I just like look over and I'm like, we owe this cat so much now.
Does it
That
really
would be
matter
your
at this
IOU,
point?
Are you certain?
What?
Here, I'm gonna try something first. I'm gonna touch this amulet to my wrist. Actually, do I still have the amulet?
No, we don't have the amulet. Or
No,
do
you
we?
can. Well, no one chose to go back and pick it up. Never said the podium took it.
Gosh dang it!
Frick!
And now it's with
I'll go
iPad.
It's like the cat's gonna tilt his head and say, "You can take another IOU, and I can be of great service."
No.
I just look at
Literally, we can't. We actually can't.
What?
Yeah,
Go
no,
for another IOU or not ask for
Yes.
help?
Go for another IOU.
We can't go for another IOU.
I really don't like owing favors to a demon.
Fine. If I give you an accomplishable task, will you just take the help? I don't want you drowning in tar. That ruins my plot.
What is the accomplishable task?
The accomplishable task?
Yes.
Put the girl in the tar.
I don't.
Moral ambiguity aside, if that works.
I don't.
If you
That's what I was gonna, like, make his way back over. It's like, moral ambiguity aside. It's like,
Is he gonna take the child from Equinox?
he's gonna look to Equinox as like, this may seem like a bad idea, but I need you to trust me. Equinox. Equinox. NASA. You muted.
Sorry, didn't realize I was on mute.
I need to see the blind kid.
He's taking your child.
No! Don't take my child. Okay, go ahead.
carefully picks up the blind child while slipping the polar bear into her hands. And he's gonna walk back over to... I am never going to remember that name. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Nagioto.
Nagioto. He's gonna walk back over to Nagioto. He's like...
Nagioto is gonna be like, he's like kind of advising against this. He doesn't like this. But he's not gonna stop you because at the same time...
It's this or die. And
yeah.
He did give the girl the bear, and he's gonna, set her on the tars, like... And in Sylvan, he's carefully going to whisper, like, I'm sorry.
As soon as her feet or any part of her body touches the tar, she is sucked under, and the teddy bear remains.
Okay.
No!
This was a
Well-
bad idea.
Follow her.
Now we know to not go there.
Continue.
So wait, we need to
And
follow the child.
I'm
Oh,
jumping in.
absolutely. She's safe.
I
She's
cannonball
still
in.
alive.
Alright, rest of you get over here.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm not done talking. Don't just jump in after her. Goodness, you're all buffoons. Yes, you must follow, but make sure you pick up your items first. I was kind enough to get off of my perch to pick up your amulet. I will hold on to it until it is needed again. Take the bear with you.
Picks up the
You'll
bear.
need it.
Picks up the bear. It's like,
When you go down under, you may not come back.
Oh. We're
well,
going
Sounds
to
like I shouldn't go down there then.
I immediately dive in. I'm just kidding.
well, we don't
But
have
if you
much of a
want to-
choice, do we?
If you want to help that girl, get a peek inside her head. See what she sees.
She
So
can't
nothing.
see anything.
He doesn't see anything.
We're gonna go down there. It's
Oh,
just gonna
this
be
is
pitch
gonna
black.
be a scary segment. Oh.
This is like the true horror segment.
Asphodel's just gonna kind of like flick his tail, kind of just like, okay. I was like, look to everybody else. I don't know about you, but
Oh,
I don't see any other way out of this.
I have
and
3
hold your
minutes.
breath.
Oh no, dude.
Asphodel's just gonna like look to the rest of the party is like, if I have to go alone, I will go alone. And he's gonna step on the thing.
I'm gonna like touch his shoulder right before he like steps on, and I'm gonna be like, I'm like gonna nod at him like I'm coming with.
Asphodel's
I
gonna
don't
nod
just try to
back
go save the kids, man. Save the kid.
and steps on the thing.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be. If this is actually a swimming segment, oh man,
Just
If it's
go
a swimming
in.
segment, we're dead.
I'm stepping in. Oh man,
Step
You
on
look
the top.
back, and Bartholomew has wandered onto the thingy. He stepped in as well.
Okay.
I gotta go in like 2 minutes, so.
All
We're
right.
ending the session.
Okay.
Because the next part takes a while. It's planned to be a session of in itself.
is it a
Do I
swimming segment?
follow with the
No.
child, or do I keep your child safe, Sir Charles?
So Destiny's got to come with us. There's no other way out of it. It's otherwise
Alright.
y'all drown in tar.
You.
Okay.
Yeah,
I keep even saying, take me with you. I don't want to be left behind and let some monster come eat me.
Yeah, there's a weird eye demon outside.
Yeah, I'm
That's
good.
true.
Bye.
Cool, so you're all going down?
Yeah.
Wonderful, and that's where we'll close off for this session.
Oh, we
Because
dead.
Is a lot of saving throws and a lot. So
So as in, we're going to die.
no, you're not.
No.
And by die, I
Jesus.
say we are going to be reasonably incapacitated for
You won't
almost
be
the
free.
entire session.
No, you'll be fine. You have more faith in me, Jesus.
You said it wasn't a swimming section, right?
No, I don't
Hey.
like swimming sections.
Thank goodness,
What's wrong
because
with swimming?
because we don't have like water breathing.
This world is really
So?
weird.
I don't have dang feet.
Just
I have
filter the
hooves.
air out of.
I have
You
hooves.
can
The water.
breathe. You can breathe. Well, if your constitution is 10, you can breathe for 1 minute underwater. You get an extra minute for every point, for every like con bonus you have above that. And if you're below it, the lowest you can have is 30 seconds for breathing underwater.
I have a whole minute. Woo!
Woohoo.
Right, again, I'm not a big fan of how swimming's done. I don't like using it. I'm not against putting people on the water. I just won't make them swim.
All right. Yeah. No.
Okay, because
we
that would have
are...
been honestly terrifying if we were like swimming through the black sludge in the
Lord
bottom of
can
a
breathe
cave
for-
and like.
Oh, this is already freaked up.
Three
Like,
minutes.
don't get me wrong. Like,
You'll get like a whole description about the sludge next session. I have plans for that. I'm just not doing it this session.
we did. We are... And I say dead, like, not literally, but we are in so much crap. We are in so deep. Pun intended. Pun intended.
You know, when stream ends, I just want to get some opinions, see how people felt about what was happening.
It's...
Well, centipede people wanting to throw up, but
I'm sorry. I know that was your actual fear. I do genuinely feel a little bit bad about that.
Oh yeah, I feel bad about the, hey, let's leave them to the centipedes. I'm sorry.
as soon as I heard that, I was like, no, don't.
To be fair, if, I am never going to remember the monk's name. You're going to have to send that to me so I can write it down.
I might switch it back. I gotta be honest.
No,
Nagioto is the
Nagi-
You
name.
could name it. You could like shorten it to like Nagi or something.
Nagioto, and then we just call him Nagi.
Yeah, I think
Please?
Nagi would be better. That sounds more monk-like. Nagioto is a little... I don't know. It doesn't seem very monkey.
That can just be his full name, and he just goes by his, like...
Yeah, he just goes by Nagi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
Okay, are we done with...
Yeah.
Okay, so we're calling him Nagi from now on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when stream ends, so I want to get opinions about how you guys felt about this session and, like, what you guys liked, what you guys didn't like.
Yeah, I will shut stream down. Give me, like, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Looking at general. Anyway, bye, fools!
Bye, stream!
We will see you next time, where we will most likely die.